Hello everyone, it's me, your boy Oku, and I'm back again with another Genshin stream! Sorry that I'm very late. I woke up late because, bro, the storm kept me up. I can't believe it started hailing where I'm at. Like, it's insanely crazy. Like, I have no idea. Also, I had a little bit of technical difficulties just now. I tried to connect my stream cord, but it's telling me to connect to Patreon. I never connected it with a Patreon account, so now I don't know if I'm not gonna be able to log in with StreamCord anymore, but I manually had to post that I'm streaming today in my Discord server. For some reason, it's like being really messed up and glitchy, but hopefully it'll be okay. We got special events going on. Honestly, I have no idea what this is. Hello? It's lagging? Oh, I actually already did this. Everyone preparing for Chlorind. Hi, Leah. Welcome to stream. Sorry I'm late. Yeah, I'm late by like an hour and like almost 2 hours, honestly. An hour and 30 minutes. But today I'm going to be playing Arlecchino Story. I haven't even, like, I'm really behind on like character stories. Like, as you can see, I have Navia, I have Shanyun, Shiori, Arlecchino. I have the new Sino story that I haven't even like opened up yet. But yeah, I'm gonna do Arlecchino's for sure today because I need to unlock the boss for me to get ready to go. Enable focus experience mode to avoid conflicts with other quests occupying location or characters. Enable focus experience. Enable to better experience this quest by avoiding conflicts with other quests. Okay, sure, I'll do it. I'm waiting for Mio and Maku. Huh? It's been a while since we visited Poisson. Maybe we should head over and have a look around. Okay, do I have to pick up my dailies or anything? I mean, I guess that'll just happen along the way, honestly. I hope you're doing alright, man, though. I should fast travel. I don't know why I'm, like, wandering by foot. Okay. Let me just get into it. Okay. I'm gonna find out what's going on in the story. I actually have no idea what's going on in her story specifically because I've been avoiding, like, all social media just so that I can get the raw experience. Even though this story's been out for like a month plus by now, I just wanna do this by myself. Hey yo, it's Mr. Linne! Okay, let's get it. Linne! It's been too long! Hi, Misuke! A faded reunion. Running into you two out of the blue like this has really made my day. I certainly wasn't expecting it. Okay, let's find out why he's here. Are you here for a magic show? Honestly, Poisson is so gloomy. I don't really like it here. We run into a bit of trouble on the home front. Father arranged for us to stay in Poisson for the time being. Uh-oh. Something wrong with the Fatui? Linne and Fermine are here? I mean Lynette Fermine. Along with most other members of the House of Herd. You may have noticed Poisson seems more crowded than usual. Adosuke! Hello, Adoria. Let me wait for the audio to pass. Love to hear it. So you're saying nearly the entire organization has moved to Poisson? Sounds like you've run into way more than just a bit of trouble. What's really going on? I'm just starting Arlecchino Story. Well, since the two of you are curious. Where did she come from? Perhaps it can fill in the gaps, ma'am! She jump scared us! On second thought, maybe we don't need to know! No, we're immediately like, oh, time to go. It's probably super confidential House of Her stuff, right? I forgot I had to read in the Paimon voice. We don't even try to pry or anything! No need to be nervous. I can sense your genuine concern from your conversation just now. Please, ma'am! Of course, I can also understand your confusion. Sending so many Fatui here to Poisson, it's only natural that some might suspect an ulterior motive to be involved. Well, we are a little curious. We still have our reservations about your organization. I'm gonna say that. I understand your feelings. I'm well aware you've had your fair share of confrontations with the Fatui in the past, and I can't exactly guarantee we'll remain on good terms in the future. The fact that she even joined our party is like insane to me. As for right now, however, I'd say we have a little reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree? Adosuke! When are you free? We need to hanging out again. The House of Hearth could stand to be more open with those who worked so closely with us in the past. As for the issue at hand, well, it hardly relates to any ulterior motive. To be frank, it all stems from a certain rumor circulating around the House of Hearth. It's an internal matter. Internal matters! What sort of problem? Or what sort of rumor? A rumor that a certain phantom child is hiding away in the House of Hearth. Oh, mysterious. Also, should I move to the other side of the screen where I'm not blocking the text? I don't remember what's even on the left side, the chat, most of the time. Let me move over. Can I reset this? Hold on. Give me a second. Sorry. I should definitely not be taking care of, like, technical difficulties here on the screen, but I'm gonna do it anyways, because, you know, I don't mind. You should move. It's just in-game chat. Hoping it'll be over a weekend. Saturday will be my long shift. Keep me in your thoughts. I'm praying for you all the time. Some sort of ghost story, maybe? I feel like I'm getting chills already. A sort of ghost story? A phantom child! Just hearing the names giving Paimon the creeps! A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is lurking in the shadows of the House of Hearth. Rage for Adosuke? Oku moving to the other side? Like in the theaters? Help, us switching sides, help! I decided to bring the children to Poisson before continuing to investigate the situation. I expect I should be able to track down the spirit fairly quickly. After that, it's just a matter of resolving the situation, if you will. It shouldn't be much trouble at all. If you're curious or if you still have some concerns, it might be advisable to stick around for a few days. I'm sure the children would be exceedingly pleased to welcome some visitors. Linnae, I'll have you entertain our guests. I have some matters to attend to. Of course, Father. This is so anxiety-inducing, bro. What's going on? What we learning? I couldn't help but feel intimidated during the conversation with the knave. Now that she's gone, I feel like I can finally breathe again. She also suggested that we stick around for a few days. But why? It's long been a dream of mine to invite you to our home and introduce you to my other siblings. You're quite well known in the organization already. A lot of people have been talking about you, especially after everything with the prophecy. If you're willing, why don't you stay a while and have a little chat with us?
Alright, we don't have anything else to do right now anyway. But let's be clear, we're just gonna be there as guests, okay? Don't get any funny. Wait a second. If we're your guests, that probably means we'll be treated to lots of yummy food, right?
Please. Paimon's goofiness appears again. Of course. During our stay in Poisson. What did I even say, Poisson? We've been helping out the locals with some fishing. We bring in quite the bounty every day. In fact, today is the perfect chance for me to show you what I can do in the kitchen. Oh my god, housewife time? Let's go. I'll take you to where we're staying. Yippee! When the hearth flame goes out, Ignis Purgatorius, Act 1. I gotta make sure I don't drown on accident or something. Okay, I'm here. Oh, they have teapots set ready. We rented this house from one of the locals to use as a temporary base. I'll come back later and tidy up a bit. After that, it should all be ready for you to stay in tonight. You're more stinkier. I mean, I get that they get fresh fish and everything, but like, with the way that this place looks so dilapidated, like, I don't know, the rust and like the humidity must be horrible. Like, they're literally in a cave with a waterfall surrounded by water and like literally in a ditch. Like,
Awesome, thanks. So where are we off to now?
I don't know. It just seems very uncomfortable. Like I would not want to stay in that. It's like a jail. Well, when I happened to run into you two earlier, I was actually in the middle of distributing some supplies. I can't not read. Ever since Honkai, I've not been able to read. I don't know. There was just too much text. 10 hours of text, 11 hours of text or something. Things we were going to the hearth after all this time. Yes and no, because like we don't know if they're like good to us or they're gonna be bad with us. Like I don't know. With this many people staying in Poisson, we have to bring in outside supplies every now and then. I should probably make sure the rest of these provisions get delivered. Otherwise, people might start getting antsy. Rosalina, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Hello. Welcome in. I'm slowly, finally getting to Arlecchino Story, so like... I have no idea what's going to happen. I know we have to fight her, because obviously it's been like over a month. Like, I know there's a boss fight at the end, but like, I don't know how the story's like gonna roll out, you know what I mean? I do agree that the stench would curl our noses and toes with all the seafood and metal. Like, I like seafood smell, but like, not when it like starts stinking, you know what I mean? How am I doing? I'm doing alright, thank you. I woke up a little late. I'm alright. I'm like kinda... My tongue's a little tied up because like I've been reading so much story. Like I play both Honkai and Genshin, so like I've been reading the crap out of like these games like for the past couple of streams, and like my mouth's all like messed up. Where am I from? I'm from the US, United States. And I'm good, thanks. Very slay. Glad you're doing okay. Where am I? There are all sorts of sorry, the Paimon voice.
There are all sorts of rumors about your organization floating around out here. Or out there. Paimon's not sure she could even take a wild guess as to what's true and what's not.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Where are you from? Oh yeah, if you do exclamation Discord, you should be able to get the Discord link. But now that we finally have the chance... Oh, sorry.
But now that we finally have the chance to see a day in the life of the house, we can take a good look at how you operate.
Here, I can post it in the chat. There you go. There's a link to my Discord server if you want to come and hang out. We also have movies every weekend on Saturday. And I believe I'm coming around to it because I came back from like a really long break. But I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. At least that's the plan. I play Genshin, I play Honkai, I mean, those are the two main things that I play. I also draw. I'm an artist. And I've been recently playing Wuthering Waves, so yeah. I'm afraid I must decline, nothing personal. No. I think they wanted the Discord link, not like your Discord. Well, you're more than welcome to come along. Just follow me. Remember to read the rules. Help Lene distribute supplies. Is that on the surface? Okay, it's just up there. Okay, let me go up here. I'm really excited for the upcoming banners. Do you play Genshin? Ooh, please. Please! Here we are. Is that man's voice? Lene, you're finally here! The supplies! I'm assuming you've... How's Wuwa on Twitch? Does it work well with you? Or is it gonna be an off-stream game? Oh, I've already completed, like, I've already explored, like, the whole entirety of the map. Not 100% everything. But, Wuwa is very, very laggy. Like, it's really, really crunchy. Because, it just has a lot of optimization issues. So I think that I just have to, like, play it off stream. Whenever they start fixing optimization, I'll try to stream it. But, like, every time that I've even, like, had a YouTube video on the side or just try to do, like, something else, like, it's always lagging. Like, I can barely stream it just on Discord. I don't play games. I just love to see people play games. I understand. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy your stay here. I try to keep it comfy, but I also am a little crazy, so I hope that you're okay with that. Brought them with me? Yeah, here you go. Hello. Something caught your eye? His mouth is just open. It's Oku and Paimon! No way! Oh my god, I have to voice act kids. Come here, everyone! Hurry, Oku and Paimon are here! This is the family? They're so sweet. The way they run up to you is like, wow! It's like I'm Santa Claus. By the way, from where did you design your VTuber model? I designed it. It came from my mind. I designed it by myself, actually. Even before this, my previous design, which is maybe the pink one that you see, like, scattered around, I designed it all by myself. I just, like, stayed up one night and was like, actually, I want more eyeballs, and then I just scribbled on my phone. Yeah. And then, after I finished scribbling on my phone, I, like, bring it into, like, the computer, like, I send it to myself, and then I draw it over again. You have an interest in digital arts? Oh, yeah, definitely. Believe it or not, I actually have a degree in digital arts, but, didn't really go much anywhere with the career stuff, so I decided to try VTubing to help get myself out of depression, actually. And then, VTubing actually helped me come more to terms with, like, my art and my stuff like that. And I'm slowly, like, you know, getting used to it again. But yeah, I definitely love digital art stuff, like, all the time. I think I've been drawing since, like, middle school, probably. Even before that. I mean, okay, as an artist, I've been drawing since I was 5 years old, but, like, digital art, I haven't started until, like, middle school, basically. And I've been doing it, like, ever since. Like, I love art, like, so much. With all the feats you pulled, through Tavot, you're Santa Claus and Jesus himself. Okay, I'm not Jesus. So what about getting a new coolish VTuber model in my art style and in your affordable prices? I'm actually, like, in a really tight spot because I actually have... I mean, the reason why I do it myself is because I can't really afford people, to pay people, basically. It's pretty rough. I don't know. I'm in a low spot right now. That's why I do everything by hand. One at a time, please. Don't crowd around them all at once. We don't want to scare off our guests now, do we? Like, when I first started, I was actually a 3D model, and I designed it myself because that's what I had used my skills out of school to try to do. I used Vroid to do it, and then eventually, I want a new model, but, like, having that many eyeballs is kind of, like, really tough, so, like, I ended up just hand drawing it. I texted you on your Discord. If you don't mind, we can talk there after your stream. Yeah, I can look into it. Thank you so much, by the way.
It's alright, gotta say, Paimon didn't realize we were this famous.
Of course! Father and Lene have told us so much about you. Father told us about how you helped Lene. According to her, you're a trustworthy friend. And as far as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest compliment we've ever heard her give. As you can imagine, everyone's been very curious about you. Sure thing, man. I heard Oku's so strong he can move a mountain with his bare hands. I'm super powerful.
I heard Paimon eats so much that she can clean out the entire pantry at Hotel de Boer in just 3 days. Wait a second, that's the rumor you've heard about Paimon? Not cool at all.
Mine's also a bit of a stretch. Oh wait, when guests visit, you're supposed to give them gifts and stuff, right?
Oh, well, we don't need something like that. Besides, we don't have anything to give you.
Come on, we insist. Sorry, that's the girl.
Come on, we insist. I can give you some of my new potions. Just pick your poison, and by that I mean medicine or actual poison. I've got both.
She's crazy?
Huh?
Or maybe Chaplot can teach you guys about stealth. He's super good. He's never been caught. I mean, now y'all being streamed. I mean, you're being covered now. Now that's not a bad idea. I know you usually prefer to fight head-on, but it never hurts to expand your bag of tricks, right? When it comes to eliminating your enemies, staying quiet can go a long way. Trust me, I would know.
They're crazy!
I was poisoned not so long ago, and I'm still dealing with the after effects, so I'm not quite as good as I was before, but I can still give you some pointers.
Wait, huh? When you said gifts, Paimon didn't think you meant poison and stealth tactics.
Spy kids, yes, spy kids, spy family. Spy family.
But those are the best things we can give you. You don't like them?
Okay, how about this? Tell me the name of someone who really annoys you, and we'll teach him a lesson for you. Hello, they're gonna go out and kill him for me? The dangerous suggestions keep coming out one after another. You start to get overwhelmed. Alright, Holtz, Heloir. I think that's enough suggestions for now. When it comes to being a good host, it's the thought that counts. You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion might make them more annoyed than anything. I'd say your enthusiasm has certainly gotten across. The kids are great, yeah? Really? We definitely feel the love. Awesome! It's been so long since we've had guests to play with. If there's anything you need, just let us know. Yeah, especially if it's poison or something. I've got all sorts of potions for that. Well, we'll talk to you all later. We've still got supplies to distribute. They're doing their best. Alright, see you later. They're all so crazy. I wish the NPCs were more decorative like in Honkai. Goodbye! And off we go.
Lene, about all that poison and stealth tactics talk just now.
Scared you, did it? That kind of talk comes with being part of the House of Hearth. When Foltz was really young, he strangled all of his family pets just out of curiosity. Hello? I do not advocate for this. The kids are crazy. They need to be taught a real lesson. This is messed up. He was labeled a dangerous problem child and was abandoned by his family. He's literally a serial killer in the making? Hello? Helluar has an unnatural obsession with potions. Father has forbidden her from trying all the different concoctions she comes up with, but she still tries to test them in secret. You really have to keep an eye on that one. Lynette, you got your hands full. Chapeau's around my age. While I'm mainly responsible... He's taller than you, though. I'm mainly responsible for collecting intelligence. He handles surveillance. He's very passionate about his work and has no reservations about taking on some very difficult missions. I have one fear. I know you two probably aren't used to that kind of talk, but I can promise you that they only had the best intentions. Things like stealth tactics and developing different poisons, they really mean a lot to them. They were just trying to share the best of what they could offer, that's all. I mean, I understand. They're just not well adjusted yet. Society's been rough on them, you know? I almost couldn't see this bridge, it was so steep. I could never walk on like a drawbridge like this. This thing scared the crap out of me. Like, what if the wood's rotten? Like, wood is so, like, not good. Filthy old supplies are here. Thanks. And who are these two? Outsiders? Allow me to introduce you. This is Oku and Paimon. Hi. Wow, you're the famous duo I've been hearing so much about. It's nice to meet you. I've heard you travel to all sorts of places. Is that true?
Of course! We're making our way all across Davot.
Oh, good for you. You must be pretty familiar with Fontaine by now, then. Have you seen the new opera that started running recently? I think it's called The 4,000 Thieves? I couldn't say thieves. The 4,000 Thieves?
This is the first I've heard about it.
It seems like it's gonna be fantastic for what I've been able to tell from the posters anyway. You should definitely check it out if you have some time. Oh, and there's the Blind Maiden too. That one's supposed to have audience interaction. Seems pretty interesting. Oh, they're into theatrics. You spend some time talking about popular culture and the atmosphere becomes more relaxed. After this mission's over, I think I'll go get a manicure. Maybe I should go dye my hair. I wonder how much it'll cost. They just sound like normal teenagers. They just want to watch plays and dye hair and get manicure.
Is it just Paimon and those... Or do those two seem much easier to get along with than the others? Looks like the House of Hearth has some normal members after all.
I heard that, you know.
Oops!
I'm guessing you're referring to Foltz and the others. Yeah, we're definitely not all like them. I bet those crazies are practically foaming at the mouth right now. Yeah, I'm sure they can't wait to get back to Shiniznaya to carry out the plan. The plan? That's enough, Filial. What's the plan? Ominous? Ah, don't talk about family members behind their back, right? Whatever. Let's go. Guess this is goodbye then. If you ever have some time, we should go see an opera together. Oku, give them some more so they can enjoy themselves. I mean, I have hella dollar. Well, that's it for the supplies. We should probably head back as well. Sorry, I keep skipping forward. I really want to, like, hurry through. I know I want to listen to the dialogue, but, you know.
Well, they didn't seem too happy with each other. Seems like there could be something more going on here.
We should observe for now. It's better not to pry. I'm gonna say we should observe.
You're right, we're only here as guests after all. Oh, Lene's getting super far ahead. Come on, let's catch up.
Adosuke, have you eaten dinner yet? Were you free today, or did you have work today? So, what do you think of the members you've met so far? They've certainly got a lot of personality. Well, Father's always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent, so if there's one thing we've got, it's people who aren't afraid to speak their mind. Well, I should probably get cooking. You wanna join?
Of course.
Then, let's head out. Huh? Remine, what are you doing here? Well,
Remine, nice to see you again.
you too. I heard you're here as guests of the House of Hearth. Welcome. We're just going to make some food. Why don't you come along? I could use some help in the kitchen. And I seem to remember you mentioning you wanted to make seafood soup for Oku and Paimon. I'm off for today, but like I said, I'm gonna be super busy tomorrow morning. No! Yo! Hold on, give me a second. I was checking up on Maku. Sorry.
Seafood soup? Paimon's drooling already.
Were you looking for something just now, Fermine? Maybe I can help. It's nothing. I just wanted to see if there was any extra supplies. Yeah, we've got some left over. What do you need? Some food and water, and some clean cloth if possible. No problem. Give me a second. Here. Food, water. Wait a minute. What do you need all of these for? You're not on a mission as far as I'm aware, and you were coming out. You're just going to eat with us. So what's this all about? I knew he was going to notice. He wasn't just going to give it to him without worrying. I thought I'd grab an extra portion because I get hungry at night. Maybe. Could be because I'm growing, you know, and... Remine. You remember what I told you? You're not like me. Your lying skills still need some work. Man, not the cold-heartedness. Tell me what's going on. Is it really bad enough that you had to keep it from your own brother?
It'd be better if we give them some space.
This is the first time I've seen that kind of look on your face. Whatever happened? Does it have something to do with father? Let me put my sweater on. I'm getting a little chilly. Yes. Just follow me. Oop, he's inviting all of us? Okay, let's figure it out. Is it a little kid? Is it a little girl? Wait a minute. Wait, this girl shouldn't exist. Isn't that father's, like, her childhood friend?
You're back. Oh, and you brought some friends with you this time.
Hello, my name's Linne. I grew up in the House of Hearth, and you are...
Hey, Linne. I'm also a child of the House of Hearth, just like you.
Wait, this girl shouldn't exist. Yeah, that's her friend from the trailer, right?
You can call me Clervy.
Cleve? That's what they said in the Japanese. Clervy?
It's nice to meet you. Does that name ring any bells to you, Linne?
No at all. Not at all. It's not a name we have on our roster, I'm sure of it. What I'm not sure of, though, is how she managed to sneak in. This girl shouldn't exist. I feel emotionally ill. Leave! She must be the phantom child father's been searching for. From the looks of it, I'm guessing you were the one who found her, Remine. You haven't told father, have you? No, I haven't told anyone. I've been keeping her hidden. How long? About half a month now. That's really diligent. 2 weeks of hiding a person is crazy. So, ever since we got to Poisson then? Do you have any idea what you're doing? Remene's a big brother now, what you mean? Taking care of his little sister. I know what I'm doing. Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father's been trying to find. If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished. We're gonna get in trouble for hiding her? Why is Father looking for a friend? Oh, yeah, I don't know. You know the rules of the house, Remene. I know you do. Father doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal. So why are you doing this? Is it really betrayal? I thought it through, and I just can't hand her over like that. Is she trying to kill her? Lene, don't you remember last year? Chaplot nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking effect, and not a single person was there to help him. That night, while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened my eyes, but I couldn't find the source of the voice. I thought maybe I was just hearing things, but I went to look for him anyway. Luckily, I got there with enough time to save his life. So Remene has like a sixth sense that like tells him when his family's in trouble. That feeling of being haunted or of hearing voices. It's happened many times in the House of Hurt. I'm sure you've noticed. So what you're saying is, that was her. She was the one who spoke to you that night? Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of Hurt, I don't think there's any other possibility. Wait, but if she's a ghost, how are you, like, nurturing her? And she's, like, able to talk to us and stuff? I gotta still fix some stuff. I'll be lurking around. Okay, Maku. Hello, my angel! I was like, where are you? Where are you, Maku? Good luck on what you're fixing, by the way. If Clervy were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. I'd have acted without a second thought, because that's what Father ordered us to do. Help the grabbing! But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all this time. I think that makes her family. I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with. Not when there's so much we still don't know. So, what's your plan then? You can't keep her here forever. Someone's bound to find out eventually. I haven't thought that far yet. I don't want to disobey an order from Father, but I also don't want to put Clervy in danger. Me just cleaning my stuff. Ogu and Benny. It's a normal day, no! Stop it, or I'm gonna chew on you! Come with me. There's a couple of things I'd like to say to you in private. Uh-oh, he's in trouble. What have I been saying for the past, like, week? Mama, you're in trouble. Those two sure care a lot about each other. Give me a second, hold on. No. Wait, yes. Well, they got
a funny way of showing it. From where Paimon was floating, it sure seems like they're about to bite each other's heads off.
Mr. Krabs' voice? How do we tell him? I don't know how to do Mr. Krabs' voice other than like
No way, they have a really deep bond. I could tell right away. Cause I also have a friend like that. I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last.
What do you mean?
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
What the hell?
I'm sorry, Lene. I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
Spot on. Oh, really? You didn't mean to? I, for one, wish you did. Huh? What do you mean? You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me Lene, you called me brother. Just like Lynette. Oni-chan! We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all rescued by Father. Of all the siblings in the House of Hurt, I think our bond was the closest. Later on, when you started calling me Lene, I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by blood. We had to depend on each other to survive long before we joined the house. Lene, the darkest and most difficult moments in my life happened before you and I ever have met. I'm sure that's true for you as well. Even so, Remene, we've stood by each other for all these years now, and to me that means more than blood. You and Lynette are the most important people in my life. No one can replace you, so I won't let you face anything alone. Not if I can help it.
Oh no! It looks like things are getting kind of heated between Lene and Fermine. Maybe we should go check on them.
Are we really walking over to them? What if I talk to Clovey?
It's raining. I should put my clothes away.
She's so aloof. She don't know what the hell going on. Hold on, let me check something really quick. Hopefully this fixes it.
Hey, you two. I hope you aren't interrupting anything like a fight or... Hey, wait a minute. Fermine, you're not crying, are you? Is everything alright?
Everything's fine. Thanks for asking.
Well, we're all friends here, right? We've been through so much together, so if there's anything we can help, just say the word.
Paimon, you're gonna make Fermine cry more. It's like, wah, I have a brother, and then, wah, I have friends. It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with. In fact, it might be better if you stay your stay ended here. I'm getting kicked out? But sometimes having guests around can come in handy.
What are you getting at, Oku?
Guests are around, families are often on their best behavior, and any disputes are less likely to escalate. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it? I think it'll be better if we stick around. I just... Thank you. I was really hoping to keep you out of it, but even if I could think of some other reason to turn you away, I'm not sure I could convince you. I know things could turn dangerous, so I promise you this, from now on, I'll protect you like my life depends on it. Me too. Well, back to the matter at hand then. If we don't plan on handing Clervy over to Father, then our only option is to solve the mystery of her identity before Father's able to track her down. We're gonna be in super trouble because now, like, all four of us are involved. That means finding out where she came from and what she's doing here. Then we can send her on her merry way and pretend like none of this ever happened. I've tried that already. And? And nothing. I tried taking her somewhere really far away, but after some time she just reappeared. She even came with us all the way to Poisson. It seems like wherever the house is, she follows. She's the spirit of the House of Hearth or something? She's the Hearth itself? I don't know much about spirits. Do you two have any idea? Oh yeah, I've dealt with a lot of them in Inazuma, specifically.
Let's see here. Oh, Paimon remembers something. Something like, if you fulfill a spirit's last wish before they die, they'll go off whatever's...
They'll go off? This is go off.
They'll go off whatever's keeping them here and return to the ley lines.
Trying to deceive Father sounds like a very good way to get in trouble. I bet she already knows, bro. But I mean, Fermine's been able to hide her for like 2 weeks, so I don't know.
It's just that Paimon doesn't really remember where she heard that, so it's not guaranteed to work or anything.
It was probably Hu Tao or somewhere in Inazuma, you know? Don't mean to bother you. Does someone name... Yes, they followed me recently. Hi Micah. Yes, please ban them, I guess, if they're trying to scam people. I'm so sorry. I did not know that. Yeah, I had a feeling something was weird about it. I wasn't gonna reply to them. They sound like an AI artist or something like that. They were like, I can help you get... They were talking like real nice and everything, and then something they were like, I can help you get a better model. I made an announcement, no worries. Okay, thank you so much. I will, I'll block them right now too. Report spam. Block. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry that you had to deal with that, but thank you. Okay, I blocked them personally as well. And I hope that you kick them out. Let me check. Let me double check the logs. This is so... Thank you so much for double checking. Thank you. Thank you so much. Gamer always on top of everything. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you caught it. I had a feeling. I was like, Because they asked for, like, Discord, like, right away, but I thought it might be, like... I thought, per chance, it was maybe, like, another person, like how last time they just came in, they said hi, and joined the Discord, and then that was it. But this person was, like, advertising themselves, and I was like, kind of weird. Because they're pushing out to me their commissions, and I'm like, I'm an artist too. Like, I don't have the money for a model. Like, the one day I'm off from camp, I see a scammer. No! My little bro working too hard. I hope you have the rest of your day to relaxing. Thank you so much for your hard work. I couldn't do it without you. Thank you. Sounds like it's worth the I'm trying to focus. There's so much going on. Why is it... I hope camp's been fun for you, by the way. So you come home from camp, like, every weekend? Or how does that work? Or you're dorming there? Or how is the camp like? Okay, let me drink some water and then try to get back in. Thank you so much, gamer. Well, sounds like it's worth a shot. Guess that means we have to ask her about her wish. But first, Terminate, I need you to promise me something. Have fun with Genshin gameplay. I will lurk to support. Yes, thank you, gamer. I am on my way to writing Arlecchino at the end of this. What is it? Promise? I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us. We're the masterminds behind this whole thing. No one else gets involved. Can you do that for me? Wait, he's not gonna tell his sister? That's crazy, bro. Yes, of course, I promise. Alright then, let's seal the promise. Just like when we were kids. Fist bump on 3? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bam. Sister! I swear! Help! It's an overnight camp. I stay Sunday through Friday and go home Friday afternoon and Saturday. Oh my gosh. Resting and relaxing. Next week, I'm staying the weekend because it's a 2-hour drive. No! Not the 2-hour drive, bro. I could never. Yes, yes. Have a good lurk, gamer. I swear. Wait! The side eye! Wait, the expressions are so good! Ah! Whoa! Lynette! You scared me! What a surprise! What brings you here, dear sister? She's so pissed. She's angry. Oh, and when exactly did you get here? Wait, the little action, so cute. It's literally us. Me going by your room. Ninja Misuke. She's gonna beat me up. Oh shit. You're an idiot, brother. Dang, she's you for real. He sounds so weak and defeated. And you too, Fremine. He sounds like he's gonna cry. Oh no. You 3, Oku, and you 4, Paimon. We're dumb too? Wait, what did we do? I've seen Clervy around the House of Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she might not have come with us. It turns out you were just hiding her. I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join in. Girl. Had a feeling. If you don't agree, I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father. Simple as that. You're not giving us much wiggle room here, Lynette. Well, guess we're all in this. We're all in this together. After we talk to Clervy, we'll figure out our next move. The serious tone. She said, there's no time to lose. Let's go. Okay, where am I heading? You Paimon Lynette at this moment, clowns, all 4 clowns staring at you like no. I'm full. Thank you for bringing me this food, you guys. Oh my god, she got a lasagna. She says she's full, but the food doesn't look like... Oh, sorry. She says she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even been touched. Well, she's a spirit. She can't actually eat. That's right. Based on what I've been able to observe, it doesn't seem like Clervy can interact with the physical world at all. Still, when she's presented with food, she'll always linger around it for a good little while. Maybe in her mind, she's really eating those things. Does she know that she's already passed away? I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer. My guess is that she's just as confused as we are, or maybe she doesn't understand the question at all. Clervy, if you've got some time, I'd like to ask you a few questions. Sure. Oh, another new friend. Hi, I'm Clervy. Hello. Clervy, how did you join the House of Hearth? Huh? Isn't it the same for everybody? The knave brings you here and then you can't leave. Jump scare! It's just that your name, it's not on the roster, and I've never seen you before. The roster? Oh, I get it now. I think there might be some things you don't know about this place. The people in charge, they're not as nice as they look. They say they keep a roster, but it's not complete. There are a lot of people who aren't on it, and never will be. In the house? In this house, some people are family, and other people are just test subjects. Those kinds of people aren't ever gonna get a place on the roster, unless it's the roster of people who've been executed. Wait! Does that mean the name Chi? Is there anyone that can vouch for you? Perry! She is my friend. She's the one I trust in this place. It's part of the knave's real name. I know her name began with a P. Have either of you ever heard that name before? No. Me neither. Clervy and Perry. Neither of those names are on the roster. But it seems like she's telling the truth. Either that, or this kid's already got a bag of tricks bigger than mine. Maybe we should try a different approach. Clervy, do you have a wish? A wish? It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is... I wonder what her wish is. To go outside. Where the sun can find me. My eyes are watering a little bit. Oh, that's it? Well, that sounds easy enough. But I mean, she's dead, right? The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive. What does she mean by that? Things can't be this simple. Okay, divide up and conquer. Listen up. I've got a plan. I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clervy outside and bring her somewhere with sunlight. Lynette, try and find a list of executions with that Clervy was talking about and see if her name's on it. Terminate, you stay in Poisson. We can't be the only ones who have run-ins with Clervy. I need you to collect intel on everything she said and done. Understood. I'll try my best. And what about us? What should we do? I really appreciate your willingness to help, but this is a family matter. I don't want to drag you in too deep. It's too risky. Let me think. Since father considers you to be guests, maybe you could stick by her side for a little while longer? Hello? Me stay by the knave? I'm going to cry. You don't need to do anything except keep up some nice, casual conversation. Paimon gets it. You want us to distract her. How do we contact you? Oh, it's so cute! It's like a tiny version of the red ones! I'll give you a magic bird. If father suspects something, all you need to do is release it when she's not looking, and it'll alert me that something's wrong. It's like Remene's, it's Lanae's colors too, the little maroon color, the red color. We're super spies. We got a spy bird. Of course, that's only as a last resort. If father doesn't seem to notice us, there's no need to make contact. We'll reconvene here tonight after all's said and done. There's no way the knave didn't notice y'all down here. If the worst case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell father everything. We're not gonna let our guests be punished for our own actions. That's where we draw the line. Okay, but we're gonna end up having to fight her, so something bad is gonna happen. Careful. You too. Okay, this is the part. This is where we part. Father should be at the beach nearby. Wow, father at the beach? I wonder what kind of swimsuit father would have. I think it would be like a two-piece, but like maybe with like a veil or like a sash on it or something like that. Or maybe like one of those like those shawls that have like long and flowing and stuff. Or maybe she'll have like a one-piece bodysuit like surfer top or something like that. I don't know. I feel like it would be like really elegant though. Like I feel like even though she dresses like kind of masculine like a suit and everything, I feel like at some point, I mean there's types of people that have like, is there like a design of swimsuit that's like half, like I guess more unisex? I bet father knows already. I know, right? I really hope this goes well. No, it has to go well. That's the only way this can get resolved. Bruv, I'm scared. Oh, I can talk to them. Okay. Lurvy, I'd like to take you somewhere. Is that okay with you? Sure. Where are we going? Okay. We go to the beach side. Should I make this as scenic as possible or should I teleport? Actually, it's gonna take a while. I'm gonna teleport and then go up the stairs. Wow, I actually caught an Oku stream. Hi, Yuzu! Welcome. How are you, gamer? I know, I'm always like all over the place, but hope that you're well. Today's already been quite eventful. A scammer tried to join my stream. I think they entered the server and then they got snatched up by my mod. As all should be. I hate when people come in acting nice and then they're like, actually let me self-promote. I should have freaking known. Sus as hell. Here we go. Ew, no way. Yeah, they were like, oh, I don't actually play games. And then they asked about my model, and then they're like, I could actually make your model for you at a good price. And I'm like, I'm literally broke. Like, what do you want from me? Look, Charles! Oh my god, Childy! Yeah, my mod went. Yeah. Okay, voice acting time. Sorry if y'all hate the Paimon voice. Please turn volume down.
It's the knave and child? Hey, are you supposed to be Nesnaya recuperating? What are you still doing in Fontaine?
It's a homie. I'm gonna let him talk. He's dying! Childy! Oh, it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you. I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the primordial sea. After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Nesnaya. And well, his dead eye staring? I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine. So I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back all on my own. Wait, he was literally almost all the way there and then like, he just ran all the way back? I mean, that must mean he picked up his vision from father, right?
Huh? What sort of unfinished business are we talking about here?
Father's there too. Child bounced back real quick from being yeeted by a skirk. I mean, he's still really winded. I mean, he almost got destroyed. He going through it. Bro sailed back. I think he ran back, bro. It has to do with Skirk. Wait, it's actually about his master. It has to do with Skirk, my master. I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she'd already left. Still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help me track her down. She must have left something behind from her time in Fontaine.
Okay, so have you found any clues?
Unfortunately, no. While the House of Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences, and still manage to escape our purview. Basically, unless Master feels like there's a need to meet with me, she's not gonna be found. Damn. So we got to see her that one time, and then that's it. Is Skirk supposed to be Sealy? Or is she supposed to be like... Yeah, she's supposed to be like Sealy, right? Well, that problem has an easy fix. I just need to become stronger, and then... The worst of it's over. It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of Hearth. Halor, I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink. They didn't go down easy, let me tell you. Pain and chills all over, but they really did help speed up my recovery. Oh my god, that child poisoned the crap out of child. And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time. The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project. Help! Everyone's just spilling the beans that there's some Fatui project going on. We already know what's gonna happen in Natlan. Project Stuza. Hello? Okay, we got a name to the project. Project Stuza. We're gonna assign to memory. Okay, it's telling me to drink water and stretch. Give me a second. Guinea pig time. Okay, let me stretch really quick. Pop my shoulders. Thank you. Yeah, that's the one. I've heard Regrator's involved too. I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure. Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer? I forget that they're both harbingers, and technically they're supposed to be on equal ground. Regrator is Pantalone, right? Pants talks too much? Yeah. Mr. Pants! Helping Lene and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I could spar, that would be better. I've been waiting for the chance to see you go all out. Child, if you're the reason why I get my butt whooped, I swear. What a sweet little daydream that is. But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly. Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Shnesnaya by such illustrious dignitaries, what a great honor, wouldn't you agree? One I could do without, I'd say. He's just a hometown boy. He don't want to go nowhere. He's not all about all that fancy stuff.
Is it just Paimon? Does this seem kind of like they're
just casually trash-talking their colleagues behind their backs? Help! So, dear guest of the House of Hearth, to what do I owe the visit?
Well, we just,
wanted to learn more about you.
Right! We're super close to Lene and the others, but we still don't know much about you!
Help, we're trying to be friends with everybody? That's so. Introductions have already been made, have they not?
Well, you see, there's only so much you can learn from someone from a short introduction. At least tell us something a little extra, like, why do you call yourself Father?
Oh, good question. I'd also like to know. The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have that now, can we? Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping right there. Well, if there's nothing else, I'd like to take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home. We didn't distract her at all!
Wait! Don't go!
Aren't we being really obvious by making her stay? If the knave leaves right now, she's sure to run into Lene and Clervy. Should I release the bird Lene gave? No, we should try to talk to her about something else first. About the House of Hearth. What does the organization mean to you? Oh, I'd like to hear that answer. I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seem like really good kids. They actually remind me of Tanya and Tusser. Which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off easy, angry Charles. Oh, and why would I? She said, and why would I have a reason to betray them? Well, you've already betrayed the House of Hearth once, haven't you? At least, that's what I heard. Uh-oh! You better watch your mouth, child! She's gonna kill you, bro. Okay. I admit, that's just what the old man told me. The rooster, I mean. The knave betrayed the House of Hearth? So, does that mean what Clervy said was true? Does the knave really treat her children like test subjects?
Wait, did you really do something bad to those kids?
She looks kind of sad now. Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say. Care to enlighten me? Oh, man. Oh, well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of Hearth and even going so far as to attack your own family. Oh, the way we're hearing all different sides of the story? I see. Based on your reaction, I'm guessing it's all a bunch of lies? Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything untrue. No, this is so sad. Although it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved, but I don't intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things, an attribute that I find to be quite advantageous. Call yourself a Fontanian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is a simple land. This is simply the land where I was raised.
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine? But then, why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontanian simply made it easier to operate. People would hardly suspect a fellow Fontanian of having an ulterior motive. Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all? The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go. I hope that satisfies your curiosity. So much for learning anything about her betrayal. She probably only revealed that other secret in order to change the subject. It seems like she's trying to avoid talking about her past. So, you stayed in Fontaine for the kids. Guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudice myself. Good. It's like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions about me. Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of Hearth, there was something else that really caught my attention. I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser has to back down. Seems pretty cool if you ask me. Would also give them plenty of opportunities to hone their skills. Too bad that wasn't the choice back in Arlecchino's day. They just died. Well, that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so friendly. The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
They were that high stakes? At least that's not a thing anymore.
Well, the current atmosphere is not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You got so many family members around you, and you even get to live with them. The family man himself. Having a lot of family also means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tanya and Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand. Just imagine, Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tanya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors. Help! Charles is losing it! He's like, oh.
Stop.
Okay, stop. Get the picture. As the conversation shifts to the topic of Tanya and Tusser, Child begins to share story after story. It's the type of conversation that would usually leave you falling asleep, but you find yourself grateful for Child for buying time. Well, would you look at the time? Should probably get going. Goku, Paimon, I'm not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spot his big old eyeballs.
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna keel over.
Alright. Well, thanks for everything, Arlecchino. No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even. I like the sound of that. Well, I'm off. You guys some other time. There he goes. Goodbye, Charles.
You should probably get going too. Do you want to head back with us?
Oh, you want me to leave so soon?
Hey, you see,
I'm rather enjoying this evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit. I have some things to think about. She's reminiscing. She's staring into the void. Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please forgive the slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay. She's so kind. She's so cool.
We managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going. You don't think she suspected anything, do you?
With us talking like right here, there's no way she can't hear us.
I wonder if Lene ran into any issues. Let's hurry back and see how everything went.
I actually wanted to talk to her to see if she has anything to say. The knave. Oh, you decided to stay a little longer? Let's take in the ocean view together then. Oh my god, thanks, ma'am. I definitely will. Wait, I actually want to take a picture like this. Can I? Maybe not with the buoy, but the sunset is really nice. Thanks. Can I take it the other way too? This view is hideous. I mean, Poisson's right there. I guess I'll take a photo like this. I have a daily quest like really close by. I turned on the focus mode, by the way, so it says that it'll prevent other quests from like interfering with it. And maybe that prevents like other pop-ups and stuff from coming out too. Too bad it doesn't like turn off co-op so like people can't like pester you. Alright, let's... Aya! Okay. I'm gonna try to take a shortcut. And by shortcut, I mean like literally cutting through every single obstacle. No scenic path. The kitties. I know they're gonna chew on all this. Okay, I'm here. I'm here, gang. You have to turn off co-op manually. I know, but I don't want to. Or manually.
Lene, how'd everything go?
Well, long story short, we ran into a small issue. Butterfree can't go into the sunlight. Oh yeah, 'cause she's a ghost. Or a vampire. I'm kidding. What do you mean? Huh? I'm entering his mind's eye? Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her. But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished. I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadow, silently watching me. This is so sad. Bro!
Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case. Well, we could always try pushing her into it.
I'm not sure pushing works on a non-corporeal being.
That's true.
I pretty much tried it all, actually. Nothing worked. Eventually the sun went down, so all I could do was bring her back here. How did it go with you, Lynette? Good. I've got the list. It's right here.
Really? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's take a look.
Okay, we're looking at the magic list. We're all sitting down.
Whoa, that's a lot of pages. It's gonna take forever to get through it all.
We can each take a section. Here. Okay. Oreru, Landoa, Lapoyard, and Jumbo.
Yay! That Haruto has a star on his face! He's kinda giving Paimon the creeps!
Just remain in the darkness of the house? Yeah. It was upon her that they built up the foundation for the family. Her death made the knave who she is. Ah, I've met him before. The scars from an injury he received during a mission. I still remember him joking with me about it. He said any future lover would take one look at him and then lose all interest. No! Paimon in Japanese is so shumul.
Did he say anything else?
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no. That's where our conversation ended. It was only later that I learned that he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to escape so he could be with her. But it didn't work. One day, father asked to see him, and well, I never saw him again after that. I think father actually let him go so that he could be with her. I don't think that father actually killed the guy. Execution list?
Wait, so that means the knave, she...
It may seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules of the house. Is that true, though? We're gonna blow up? No! Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. So if you do try to leave, you pay with your life. Is that true, though? I'm telling you, like, what if she just, like, let him quit? Like, maybe she, like, made him... The solemn atmosphere descends over the group as you look at the list. However, Clervy's name is not there. Her name's not here, huh? Well, it's not too surprising. It doesn't seem like this list is complete. It only contains records dating back to around 5 years ago. Didn't the previous House of Hurt, like, get destroyed, like, literally in a fire, like, an explosion? Let's shift our attention then. Fremine? Were you able to find anything? Fremine? Sorry, I was thinking about something. I managed to talk to quite a few people, but I couldn't help but notice that the atmosphere in the house was a little strange. Strange? Yeah, I mean, I know there have been arguments in the past, times when people haven't gotten along. Chaplot and Filio are a good example of that.
Oh, those two people we met while delivering supplies. I can see how they might not get along. They have very different vibes, and their interests seem pretty different as well.
As to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here, shared her knowledge with us, taught us how to fight. That's one thing we all share, but that's also where our similarities end. Not all of us feel the same desire to stay here. Oh. She became the knave 10 years ago. Oh, yeah, so it's only half the record. As members of the House of Hearth, we are also considered part of the Fatui. And to a lot of people, that's an identity they never asked for. Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the house, most people would never say that out loud. Maybe it's all a misunderstanding, though. But it also keeps them, like, loyal to the family, right? People like Chaplot and Fultz are loyal to father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui. Filio and Nantul, on the other hand, well, they aren't quite as enthusiastic. These kinds of conflicts have always been there. It's not like father's in the dark about any of this. Well, that's true, but it feels like things have gotten worse lately. Filio and the others, it seems they were meeting in secret to talk about something. I can't say for sure, but I think they've met Clervy. You think she's been inciting them to act out? No, not exactly, but I wouldn't be surprised if she had said something to them about the darkness in the house and how deep it runs. She's told me about it before, parents being run on children, people being used as pawns on the battlefield without so much as the strength to survive. And they believed all that? Without any evidence? Clervy's words are probably giving them the excuse they were looking for. Whether they actually believe them to be true is secondary. It's all because of Project Stuza, isn't it? Wait, they keep bringing it up. This is a big deal, right? Project Stuza? It's been brought up already like 4 times, whether just by called the project or that thing back home or Project Stuza. It was the past name.
Whoa, hold on a second. What's this Project Stuza all about, huh? It's the second time it's come up now.
It's gonna be a Natlin, yeah? Sorry, but I'm not even sure of the details either. I only know that what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regulator have been working on together. Okay, so Child's dad and Pants have been making this plan. Apparently has to do with the Fatui's strategic plan for the future. Because the House of Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now have the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuza. Child soldiers.
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
Key role is just another way of saying dangerous role. To us, the whole thing is an inconvenience. Aw, shit. As soon as we hit Natlan, I'm going ballistic with the farming. I know, right? We're gonna be like...
お父様も相当悩まされてるけど、それでも断れない。
We're running all over the
彼ら
land
の計画
together.
は合理的だし、僕たちに巨額の経費を
Father
与え
thinks
た。
so too, but she is in no position to refuse. Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funds.
この計画を実行するとなると、
It's just that we'll lose a lot of members in the process. Participating in the plan, it's an honor in
これ
name
もある意味
only.
制圧なんだろう。
What they're really trying to do is subdue us. The existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy. So they're trying to cull them out. Looks like the Fatui are plotting something big. But given how little Lene and the others seem to know about it, I probably won't be able to learn much. I should keep an eye out during any future dealings with the Fatui to see what I can learn.
Okay, super complicated top secret Fatui business aside. What does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier? Paimon doesn't get the connection.
外部からの刺激は
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear either. People are afraid of dying, and that fear is often the impetus for a lot of stupid
ク
decisions.
リーブの件を解決すれば、全てが元通りに
I
なると
thought
思ってた
resolving
け
the
ど、
Clervy situation would make everything go back to
今
normal,
の状況
but
は
it looks like
思
things
って
are
た
more
以上に
complicated
厄
than
介
I
だ。
thought. If we leave Filial and the
もし
others to their own
フィリオールたちをこのまま
devices,
放っておいたら、
sooner or later, Father will be forced to
お
take
父様
action.
お兄ちゃん、私たちは
We can
目
only
の前の
focus
こ
on
と
one
に集
situation
中
at
す
a
るしか
time,
ない
brother.
うん、
You're right.
それも
Even
そ
if we
うだね。
confront Filial and the others, it won't do any
今から
good.
フィリオールたち
It
を
might
訪
even
ね
make
ても、
things worse. We should
す
try
ぐ
to
に
focus
成
on
果が得ら
Clervy
れ
for
るわ。
now.
もう遅いから、
Well,
ひと
it's
まず
getting
戻っ
late.
て休もうか。
We should head back and get some rest.
明日
We'll
日が
try
昇った
again
ら、
first
すぐ
thing
に出
tomorrow.
リネット。
Lynette,
今
you
回
stick
は
with
僕と
me
一
this
緒に来
time.
て。
Remine, keep an eye on
ね
Filial and the others.
フィリオールたちが間違
Make
っ
sure
た
they
こと
don't
を
do
しないよう
anything
に。
they'll regret.
見張り、今日はみんなお疲れ様。
Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
おやすみ。
Rest at the temporary accommodations. Okay, here we go. Your mind races with all sorts of thoughts. You try to rest, but you can't seem to fall asleep.
早く寝ないとなのに。
Paimon was looking forward to an early night, but she can't sleep at all.
もし召使いが
You don't think that the maid will be too angry with Lene and everyone if she finds out all about this, do you?
あいつ
She's even scary when she smiles. If she were actually to get angry, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Oku?
I'm also afraid of her. You can't just hide behind me.
Trusty as ever,
頼
Oku.
りになると思ってたぜ。お
Clervy's running around.
おい、
Hey, look over there!
Clervy, what's she doing over there?
見つかった
Quick, let's catch up with her before everyone sees!
Ruh-roh.
Over there!
Huh? She really does disappear. Are you guys excited for June? The month flies by so quickly.
どこに
Where's she
行った
going?
んだ
If someone sees her, we're toast!
誰にも見つからないといいけど。
I mean, she can only leave when it's dark, right? Maybe she goes to see the sunrise. Oh my gosh, I'm about to fall. No! Man! The month flying by, I know.
はあ、よっと。
I was hoping I would make it.
ほい。あ、見ろ。
Oh, look, she stopped!
Here we are. La Luna. I want to go another month without blowing up. Me too.
Clervy!
誰も見ていないうちに
Open the window while no one was looking.
ほら見て。
Look how pretty the
外の
outside
景
is.
色が綺麗でしょ。
Window? There's nothing here.
残念だけど。
Bricks
それ
mine?
が私
Okay,
に
yes,
できる
I will.
限界なの。
Thank you. Thank you. Let me drink some water. Is that a Minions reference? What? What Minions reference? My back! Ow, my shoulders!
If only I could have more than this.
あなたたちから見て
You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting. It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make it reality, right?
La Luna! No! I just said it just to say it.
クリーム一体何を知ってるんだ
I could say it like Gru though.
ちゃんと説明
We're
して
going to steal the moon! And then go, yeah! Is that good enough for you?
Please help us get on the same page here, Glurvy. We need you to tell us what you know. Can you do that?
いいわ聞いたら
Sure.
後悔するか
Although
もしれ
after
ないけど
hear all this, I think you might regret that decision.
Hello? I'm doing my best.
私を含めて
Everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool, something to be used and exploited. We're all expendable, including me.
利用価値のあるものは生かされ 価値の
As
ない
long
も
as
の
you're
は
useful, you
博士
get
の
to stick
実験台
around,
にされ
lose
る
your value,
死
and
んだ方
you'll
がマシという人
you're
をどれ
handed
だ
over
け
to
見
the
てきたか
doctor, experimented on, and even given a fate worse than death. I've seen it happen again and again, and I've had enough.
Nar, this is so sad.
それって
Freaking
全部
Dottore.
召
I
使
hate that
いが
guy.
やったことなのか
I know everyone thinks he's hot and everything, but I think he's one of the crazy characters I actually don't like. Like, sure, I think his design is kind of slay, but like, I don't want him. Like, I don't want him. He's nasty. He stinks. I know he's fucking nasty as hell.
You're saying the knave did all that?
そんなことない
It's just-
だろ
That doesn't seem like something she'd
確かに
do.
怖く見え
She's
るけど
scary and all,
そこ
but
まで悪
it
い
doesn't
やつ
seem
とは
like she
思
even
えない
has
ぞ
lines she wouldn't cross.
うん信じてもらえないって分かってたわ
See? I knew you wouldn't
み
believe
んな
me.
彼女をいい人だと
Everyone
思っ
thinks
て
she's a
た
good person. They all think of her like a real
本当の
mother.
お母様だって
They are thinking of the wrong knave.
お母様
Mother?
でも彼女はその呼び名を
Well, she
消
doesn't
した
deserve that title.
できる
She
ことなら
disgraced it
もう二度
and
と顔を見
tarnished
た
it.
くないわ
And even if I had things my way, I'd never see her again.
ああ
If only Perry were
ペルビ
here,
ーがここ
she'd
にいてくれればいいの
understand.
にあの子
If you
なら
have Arlecchino and
気
look
持ちを理解してくれ
through
るわ
her, I think it says she doesn't like him. Oh, Dottore? Who likes Dottore? I wonder who likes Dottore. I'm looking at you. In the chat.
ペルビーまたその名前か
Harry, that's your name again.
なんか変な感じが
Also,
しない
I
か
was getting a strange feeling.
オイラたちの
It
会
almost
話
feels like she's not really here with
な
us.
い気がする
I can't tell if she's actually talking to us, if she's mistaken us for someone else.
話してるのか
I'm not sure either. She's a spirit. It could be anything.
だよなでもまあ何かオイラたち
I mean, she died in an era that, like, she didn't get to live in. So, I mean. Well, a decade. That's crazy. Yeah, that is a long time.
Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk to. We should keep her company for a little
こ
longer.
んなに小さいのに
Who are you implying to be a Dottore liker? Well, there's 3 of y'all in the chat, so you can infer all you like.
She looks so young, but it seems like she's been through a lot.
風だわ
It's getting windy. I should close the window.
月が綺麗でしょ
I don't like him at all.
あなたたちにだけ教えてあげるスネージナヤの
Oh,
夜の
look at the
踊りは
moon.
今夜の
Isn't it
月より
pretty?
綺麗なの
Hey,
よ
hey, wanna hear a secret? I heard that if you look up at the night sky in Shineznaya, you could see the aurora. It's supposed to be super pretty, even prettier than the moon tonight.
I'd love
大
to
人
see
に
it.
なったら一緒に見に行こう
Harry and I
って
promised each other. Once we're older, we're gonna go see it together.
But she never made it to
でも最近テレビに
Shineznaya.
姿が見えないの
Dottore's pretty dumb to me.
まさかあの子も
Capitano can take him and all the clones
だってあ
in
の
a
子は
fight.
特別だもの
In a fight,
ペ
right?
ルビーはお母様に気に入られてる
I
の
like Capitano. I hope he's on Becca or something.
But I can't find her. I'm worried that she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a
お
lot.
母様と話さなくちゃ
I should really go talk to Mother, but we just fought. She doesn't want to see me. And I'm too scared to face her.
他どうすればいいのかな
What should I do?
Last I heard, Capitano's human. Or is he? I like the assumption that he's like the hidden, like one of the. After some time, Clovey comes back to herself. She gives a weak sigh or something like that. I couldn't read that. It's too fast.
Paimon really doesn't understand what's going on with her.
But the strongest human, that's crazy. Maybe he has like artificial parts.
Well, let's head back. We've got early morning tomorrow.
Capitano's indeed human and ballistic type of human. The night passes. Yeah, I was trying to say that, like, they're assuming that he's a zombie that was, like, one of, like, Xiao's friends brought back to life because he has the same haircut, but they have the same, like, they have different, voice actors, so, like, I don't know. He's just, like, a really strong guy walking around. He's just a dude! He lifts, he goes to the gym! She gave a weak smile and walked off on her own. Thank you. I could not read that shit, bro. It was too fast. Alright, looks like we're all here. Let's go ahead with the plan. Before we do that, I have a question. Oh, what is it? Have the knave and the doctor ever worked together? What makes you ask that?
Well, we kind of ran into Clovey last night, and that's what she told us. We met the doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous, and he said all sorts of bad things.
It's possible that father and the doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't think father would work with him. We're not really on the same side, and there's not a lot of trust between them. That doesn't exactly set the stage for a successful partnership. Just glad I can recall recent info. Thank you, because I know I have like a stream delay, so y'all get to read it ahead of me. Like, y'all get to read what I don't read, like, after the fact, right? I did hear, though, that when father first became Harbinger, the doctor offered to work with the House of Hearth. Father rejected most of his proposals, except for one. It had to do with some sort of secret experiment.
Secret experiment? Would that be what Clovey's talking about?
I don't think so. I don't know any details about the experiment itself, but I do know that it's entirely independent operation. The doctor only proposed a direction for the research. That was the extent of his involvement. I still don't think that counts as working together. The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. That doesn't seem to be the case with the situation Clovey referred to. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to, but I'm asking you to trust us on this. The House of Hearth has its own principles. There are certain lines we're not willing to cross. How long has Dotori been part of the Fatui? I don't know these details. Maybe Misuke knows.
Alright. Let's get here at least. Clovey seems to think the knave and the doctor worked together to do something horrible. If that turned out to be true, Paimon doesn't know how we would even face you guys. It's just that it doesn't seem like Clovey's lying either. The easiest thing to do would just to ask the knave directly, but Paimon doesn't think she'd tell us.
Let's focus on the plan for now. Father didn't come back last night. She's probably still near the shore. We'll be counting on you to distract her. She's been out there all night? Lynette, you're with me. Reminate, you know what to do. Be on your guard, everyone. Alright, let's get to it. I missed working with Lynette and everybody on their plans. Let's talk to them. Where are we going today? Let's try somewhere further away this time. Where's Fremine? Is he around here too? Is he back there somewhere? Buddy! Where's my little buddy? Okay, since she keeps popping up there, I'm gonna take the... Because it takes too long to run up here because of the verticality of the map. So I gotta climb this ladder, bro. I wish there was an easier way to get there. I have to walk all the way up this. So I have enough energy. Bro, climbing the stairs and having it, like, being hitched up like this reminds me of, like, Wuwa stamina is so poo-poo, like, Sag. Dory was asking earlier if I'd ever play Wuwa on stream, and there's so much optimization problems, like, so much lag, so much jank. Like, it literally crashed last night. Like, I don't think I'll be able to stream it for some time. Generation gap and miscommunication is really doing a number on this. Yeah, for true. It's you two again. I must say, you look a bit pale. Did you have trouble sleeping last night?
little.
悩み事が減れば
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles.
この後の予定
So,
は
what are you planning to do now?
戻って二度
Catch
寝
up
を
on
する
some
の
sleep?
か
Or should I give
そ
you
れとも
some
新しい話
time
題
to
を
rack
探
your
すため
brain
に
for a topic to
頭を
discuss
絞るの
before I ask any questions?
いささか興味があった
Although I
ね
must profess to being curious,
今日は
without
講師もい
child
ない
here, how did you plan on
代わりに
distracting
どんな
me?
理由で私をここ
She
に引き
saw
止めるつ
through
もり
it
なの
all! Movements that should not use stamina and make the combat clunky. Yeah, it do be like that.
何の話だ
Us distract you? Where did you hear about that? Good one, but no, we were just here for a chat.
まだこれといった案
Looks
が浮
like
か
you
ばない
could
のな
use some
少し
extra
付き合っ
time
て
to
くれない
think.
か
No matter if you don't have any other plans, why don't you accompany me somewhere?
そう焦る
She's
必要
taking
は
us
な
for
い
the walk now.
裏で
Don't
動いてい
worry,
る
I'll be
者
sure
た
to
ちと
steer
は
clear of any
出くわさない
scheming
道で行
children.
こう
She knows! She knows! She sees you when you're sleeping! She knows when you're awake!
今日の海風は
The fact I've been
本当に
singing
気持ちいい
Christmas music
な
is insane.
Oh, the ocean breeze is sure nice today.
So, you know
子
everything
供
then?
たちは大人の目を
Children
欺
always
ける
think
と
they
思
can
い込み
hide
が
things
ちだ
from
が
the grown-ups, but nothing
手先
gets
の
past
企みなん
me,
かは
least of all,
私から
a
する
little
と
scheming.
一目瞭
I
然
think
だ
I'll let them have at it for a little
まあ
longer.
もう少し
I
時
can be
間を
very
くれてやろ
patient.
う
There was no
何で
getting
も
past father with that one,
私は
for true.
私
She
は
could see
先に行
everything.
く
Well,
もし
I'll
付き合っ
leave
て
you
く
to
れるの
think
なら
things over.
パ
If
レ
you're
メ
so
ルモニアの入
inclined,
り口まで来
meet
て
me
くれ
outside the Palais Mermonia. I'm going now. Oh,
君たちがお利口でいて
good
くれ
things
たら
come to children who do as they're
あの子たち
told,
は
so I do
まだ
hope you
生き延
decide
び
to
られ
tag
る望
along,
みがあるかも
if
しれな
only
い
for your friend's sake. Help! She's threatening us! We're gonna go after all! Ma'am, I'm on my way! I'm sorry, Dad, I'm getting dressed right now. I'm putting my shoes on right now!
What did you? She clearly knows about everything we've been doing, and Pirate doesn't think it's suspicious that she's threatening us just now.
We should release the pigeon that Lene gave us. Hiya! Oof. Aw, it's so cute.
Oh, good idea. Hopefully he sees it on time. Well, we should probably head back to Palais Marmonia. Mama doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up. Based on what the knave was saying just now, it sure doesn't seem like it'd be anything good.
We really don't have any other option. Yes, all we can do is take it one step at a time.
Okay, we probably shouldn't keep her waiting. It seems like Lene and the others are on thin ice, so let's do our best to not get them in any more trouble.
We have to save the children. Okay, here we go. Oh, my expeditions are ready too. I might stop by there and pick them up. Hoping father doesn't do anything to the pigeon. She's gonna go. At least she's not, Miko would eat the bird, right?
ここで話すとしよ
Seeing as we still have some time before my meeting, we might as well enjoy some pleasant conversation while we
う子
wait.
供たちと仲良
I'm
く
glad
して
to
く
see
れ
you
て
get along with my
私も
children.
嬉しく思うよ
Being surrounded by good companions
Kodomo no
is
seichui
necessary for a child's
良好な人間
development.
関係が必要不可
召使い
You're not planning on doing anything to them, are you?
どうするつもりだ
リネリネ
I assume
Fremine.
you're referring to Lene, Lynette, and Fremine.
それに
Although
Filial.
there's that situation with Filial and
Kanano
Nantul as
ninzu.
well. It appears quite a few people have been acting out lately. She's
Uragana
gonna go
mo
Ozzy Osbourne
私
and
は
bite
常
the
に平等な
pigeons.
処置を下す例外は一切
Please. He's gonna go. "Ah." No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the house meet the same fate. There are no exceptions. Hello?
もしかして
Does that mean
あいつらを
gonna kill
じゃないよな
No.
心情でもするつもりか残念ながら
Okay, sorry.
家では皆自分の言動に責
Are you
任
here
を
to
負え
beg
ば
for
な
their
らないの
lives?
だ
I'm sorry to disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no one. In my organization, everyone is responsible for their own actions.
お
Huh?
前はあいつらに何の感情もない
I mean, she never outwardly says she's gonna kill them. She just said they're gonna have punishment.
Don't you care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
いかなる組織であっても感情でルールを
Aw,
変え
man.
てしまえば急速に瓦解してしまう
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin. The House of Hearth is hardly an exception. You could say our principles are more stringent than most.
だが
She's gonna slap their ass with a spear. She's gonna
処
spank
分
them.
対象ではない
Perhaps I can offer you
これが
this
君たちにか
consolation
けら
at
れる
least.
唯一
As
の
our
慰めの
guests,
言
you
葉
two will not be held accountable along with them. There's really no way to resolve the
リネ
issue?
たちは
I could imagine
命拾いが
Lene,
できる
Lynette,
だ
and
ろう
Fremine will be able to keep their lives. As for Filial, Nantul, and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do. They can try to escape, but once you know our secrets, there's no getting out alive. No! Not me! Guess who made tacos today? You didn't make tacos? Hi Kira, welcome to stream. Hope you've been doing well. You seem concerned. Out of consideration for my guests, I suppose I could turn a blind eye for a little longer. If Lene and the others manage to dispose of Flurvy in the meantime, all evidence of their wrongdoing will be lost. In that case, I can hardly punish them for doing something I couldn't prove. If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable and the punishment will be severe. What? We have to get rid of Flurvy? How are we gonna do that? We'll hold you to it then. Of course, it's the deal. Oh, and here, I believe this belongs to you. Do try and keep better track of it next time. I knew it! Bro, the bird's in the cage! Everyone's dancing in Father's hands. We just fall right into a trap. It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It'd be such a pity if you were to lose it permanently. She's gonna burn the bird! It's just standing there like, cheap! Wait! Where did you get that? Well, I'm afraid that's all we have I'm afraid that's all the time we have to chat. Now, for the matter at hand. I asked you to meet me here because I have business at Palermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it'd be prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being. There will always be time later to run off and tell Lene what you've learned. Yes, ma'am. Yes, father. Sorry, father. Yes, father. Well, time to go. Looks like we wrapped things up just in time. Bro, we got busted big time. We ain't getting out this one. Yo, what the hell? I was about to do a different quest, but I'm scared. She got me on the rope. She got me by the neck. I am not leaving, dog. Caught red-handed all over the damn place. We busted, bro. I'm dead, dog. What the hell? Oh, over here? Oh. I'm so sorry, y'all got... Oof, my shaky hand. It reminds me when I was playing Fortnite. I can't believe y'all watch my shaky hand playing Fortnite. That's insane, dog. I jitter so much. It's been a while, Monsieur Nouvelet. I must say I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palermonia operates with an efficiency worthy of admiration. It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the proper level of respect. Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis. I see you've brought Oku and Paimon with you as well, if I may inquire as to their purpose of your visit. I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding matter that I'd like to see resolved before I go. It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur Nouvelet. Paper. Take paper. This is so awkward. Are we leaving? He readeth the note. His eyes are so pretty. Such a lovely man. Dang, she treated herself to a tea. She a baddie. I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you'd wish for such a thing. I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Nouvelet. So allow me to use water as an analogy. A family is like a large body of water, with countless rivers connecting in and out. As someone who watches over this system, I'd hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground, leaving nothing but a barren riverbed beneath. Not all rivers are destined to reach the ocean, but I would not see their existence rendered meaningless. I believe the water that flows within them is simply meant for a different destination,
もしくは
like a field
誰か
in
の
need
カ
of
ップに
irrigation,
注がれ
or
る
perhaps
甘い
the
泉に
glass
なる
of a certain water
という
tasting
存在なのね。
enthusiast.
何言ってるか
Did
わ
you get any of that, Oku?
They have different jobs, like not every person is meant to return to their roots, right?
はっきりさせておかなければなら
Your
ないこ
words
と
paint
が
an optimistic picture
たとえ
indeed.
どんな美
Allow
で
me
くれ
to
ごまか
remind
そ
you,
うと
however, few among us are
濁った水を
willing
飲みた
to
いと
sip
思う
from a
者はい
glass
ない
filled with tainted water. I think she's trying to dissolve the family and maybe try to find more work for them here in Fontaine before she
かつ
leaves.
て濁っていた水
It may
と
have
いう
been
べきだろう
tainted at one point in time, but
水に
not
混
to
じった
worry.
泥を
I'll
ろ
make
過
sure
し
it's strained of
本
all
来のきれいな
impurities
状態に
and
戻した
returned to its cleanest
だから
form.
その点はご安
She
心い
wants
た
the
だきたい
children to be pure! Look at his eyelashes, so pretty.
取引ということだが
I seem to recall there being a
詳細についてお聞かせい
transactional
ただけるか
aspect
な
to your proposal. Perhaps you could expound on that?
もしヌビレット
If
殿
you
の
accept
提
my
案を受け入れて
proposal,
くださ
Monsieur
るのであれ
Nouvelette,
ば
I will
徐々に
gradually
フォンテーヌから
withdraw my
勢力を
forces
撤
from
退させ
Fontaine.
今後
And
不可
unless
避な場合を
absolutely
除き
necessary, I will no
フォンテ
longer
ーヌ
carry
で
out
特
any
殊任務
special
を遂行
missions
すること
within
はない
Fontaine.
と約束しよ
ダルドフ暗殺事件のよう
I
なこと
presume
は
I can take your
今後
words
起こらないと
to
いう
mean
こと
that
でいい
in
の
the
だな
future, cases similar to Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk.
う寄付金を横領したあの偽善者のことか
Ah, the
彼
thief
の
who
死には
embezzled funds from
心
all
から
those
追悼の
charities,
意
you
を
mean?
表す
My deepest
だが現時
condolences
点
to
で
to
ハ
his
ウス・オブ・
family.
ハースが関わって
But
いた
without
という
any
証拠は
evidence,
な
I
いで
cannot
す
imagine how the House of Hurt might have been involved in his passing. Embezzled funds from the charity.
無論
Of course,
もし
if
ヌ
you
ビレット
accept
殿
my
の提案
proposal,
を受け入
Monsieur
れてくださ
Nouvelette,
れば
I'm sure certain
今後
measures
そ
could
うい
be
った
taken
厄
to
介事
reduce
が
the
減るよう
frequency of such
力を
trouble.
貸すことはできる
Was it that man that okay, we played like 3 different like web events with Arlecchino. Was it the guy that we found dead and like she was there just like because that man like the charity that he was running was like just like abusing the children, so she had to like sweep in, kill them, and like save all the kids. I'm assuming that's the case. My eyes are being deceived, but I thought I saw Father smile. Oh, I have no idea. I'm too busy. I'm occupied with the text. Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Nouvelette, I'm sure certain measures could be taken to reduce the frequency of such troubles.
一切隙のない物言いだな
You choose your words carefully indeed. In
その
that
提
case,
案を
I'm
受け入れ
inclined
る
to accept your proposal.
ご承諾に感謝する
My thanks for your
Nouvelette.
generosity, Monsieur Nouvelette.
では取引成
Well,
立だ
with that said,
私たち
settled.
はそろそろ
We should
失
be
礼する
going now. I took the liberty of
スネージ内の
bringing
湧き水を二
along
瓶
2
ここに
bottles
運
of
ばせ
spring water from Shnesnaya
今度
for
お
you
会いした
to
時
enjoy. I
ぜひ
do
感
hope
想
I
を
get
聞
the
かせ
chance
て
to
も
hear
らい
your
たい
impressions. Perhaps at our next meeting, yes?
はあまた
Indeed.
く
I
れぐれ
trust
も
you will
約
not
束を
overlook
忘れ
your
ぬよ
commitment in the meantime.
さあ旅人パイモン行く
I
と
think
しよ
that
う
was him. I see, yes. Alright, Oku, Paimon, time to go. Dang, she treated us like our kids. She said time to go, and we said we better not hold her up at the mall, bro. Bro, I'm leaving, bro. I'm leaving. I'm on my way. I'm not dilly-dallying. I'm not taking bathroom break or nothing. I'm right here. I'm so scared, bro. She really does talk like a parent. Let me drink some water, by the way.
召使い
I need
さ
to
っき
keep
の
stretch
ヌ
my
ビレッ
legs.
ト
They
と
all
の会話
scrunched
一体
up.
何の話をしてたんだよ
Legs.
What exactly were you talking about back there?
湖とか
I only heard you mention some rivers, a large body of water, and then some kind of irrigation scheme.
好奇心をかきたてられたの
You
か
really want to know?
だが
I would imagine there
So
might be more
you're
pressing
daijin na
concerns at the moment. Dang, one threat after the next.
そうだった
Can we talk to Nouvelette after that? Oh no, you're right. I forgot.
Renee! Paimon really hopes everything's gonna be okay.
I wish I caught your message before I left.
何かいい方法を考
Oh,
えつか
Paimon
ない
recognizes that look. You got your thinking cap on, don't you, Oku?
The knave may seem relaxed, but she didn't seem to be joking earlier when she said those who betrayed the organization must pay with their lives. I think she's serious about punishing those kids. Maybe it's their lives as a spy, you know? Maybe she just stripped it away. How should we stop her? No, there's something else we gotta figure out first. While we were talking in front of the Palace Harmonia, she mentions Clervay's name. Does that mean she knew where Clervy was this entire time? Maybe she even anticipated how Lene and the others were gonna act. Dang, we all playing into her palm. Oh shit! Ah! Oh shoot, are you alright? Aw, jeez, I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling those papers, I wasn't looking where I was going. My bad, I also wasn't paying attention. Sorry, sir. Well, let me make it up to you at least. Here, take this paper on the house. Wait, look, the scar on his nose. He's that guy. He was like a super buff, scary dude, and then like, she fired him so he could get a job at like something else. So he could be with the girl that he likes. He looks kind of familiar for some reason. The scar on his nose. The scar on his nose.
You don't have to give us anything.
Oh, please, I want to. It's not like I'm short on supply. All the extras will be useless come tomorrow anyway. It's my fault, really. I was just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family. He's a family now, but I bit off more than I can chew. I haven't had many takers today, so I'm still swimming in papers. What's going on here? Oh shit, that's your dad. But she's acting like he's acting like he don't know her. Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident. I should probably get going actually, so... Hold on. Of course I'm happy to compensate you with Mora, it's just, I don't have any on me at the moment. I'll take 3 papers. Here, your payment. What a good dad! Oh, thank you for your patronage. May the Archons bless you with good fortune. If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory though, right? I'm getting married soon, so sometimes it's hard to not get ahead of myself. Anyway, I should head out. Goodbye. Wow, he just said his whole life story in one sentence, right? In 3 sentences. Well, now that my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson. We've even acquired some light reading to enjoy along the way. She knows.
Actually, why don't we stick around for a little longer? Mama just realized how hungry she is. She can head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
No. Maybe it's a rule that they're not supposed to act like they know each other. I think he knows. I mean, she has like a really distinguished look. Like, there's no one that looks like her, you know? Looks like Paimon's trying to buy some more time. If we head back now, I doubt Lene and the others will have made any progress. What should we do? I mean, the reason why she bought the papers is because she wants to give him money and help support him and his family. I mean, he just said that he has a family and he's getting married soon, so she probably knows. It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy, but your efforts are meaningless. Damn! Shot us down right away, I'm sorry. That being said, I could be persuaded to give Lene some extra time. I just have one condition. If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Clervy, are you not? And my relationship to her. She's your best friend! You are my best friend!
Wait, why are you being so generous all of a sudden? You're not gonna ask us to do something bad, are you?
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things. Damn! She said I'm too much of a goody two-shoes. Sorry, Dad. I'll stay on my good side.
Then, what could you possibly...
Most important consideration in negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Demands and threats only get you so far. Okay, your condition. Let's hear it. Wonderful. Here it is.
必要な時、君たちが最も適切だと思う選択を持って、ハウス・オブ・ハースを一度だけ助けるというものだ。
When the time comes, make the choice you deem most appropriate in the situation and lend your help to the House of Hearth.
Okay, it sounds normal enough, but what do you mean when the time comes? When is that supposed to be?
そこは君たちの判断に任せよう。
That's for you to decide. We accept your
交渉
condition.
成立だ。
Then we have a
つい
deal.
てきたまえ。
Follow me. So she's about to whoop the kid's ass, and then we're gonna have to kick her ass? I'm not ready! Bro, it's too much! Okay, off we go. Over here? Oh, man! That's where the old school used to be. It blew the hell up. Okay, I'm gonna teleport and then I'll run up that way. This is how they knew, huh? This is how they knew that this is where the story takes place in the animated special. Let me pick up my beetles. I always have to pick them up because every time I invite y'all over, y'all try to steal my beetles or beat them up. They're my beetles. Baku always trying to punch my beetles. Ah! Okay, well, I guess I will just strafe along. I don't steal your beetles. Yeah, but Baku beats up my beetles. That's my idea of saving them. Dang, I'm out of stamina. I have a question. Do y'all like Farina with her long hair or Farina with her short hair? Oh yeah, Misuke, are you moving along your story too? There it is, part of the broken skewel. Oh god, that lady's here. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. Bro, she's right there. Trying to avoid her. This is where she had the duel.
What is this place?
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. It used to be a grand building. Now, nothing more than a pile of rubble. No one comes here anymore, nor does anyone care about what once happened here. Although this place does have something to do with the story I'm about to tell you. I'm playing Honkai right now? Okay, good luck on Honkai. You playing the main... I mean, you finished the main story. What are you playing right now? It was before I became a Harbinger, and before Linnae and the others joined the House of Hearth. Due to certain events, I first killed Glurvi, and then her mother. And this is where it all started.
You were the one who killed Glurvi?
Why? Patience now. Allow me to explain Glurvi's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning. The old house, yep. Pure fiction, nar. Oh, look, there's the mother. Glurvi was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Krusabena, to live in the House of the Hearth. From the outside, it seemed like a fairy tale. A thriving family made up of kind adults and friendly children. Wait, is she actually her daughter? Krusabena was the knave at the time, and the House of Hearth was under her control. She was Glurvi's mother by blood. Wait, she's actually her mom! But she was also the mother to all the children in the house. Bro, this plot point is crazy. Sorry, I know I'm in the way. I'll read everything. Glurvi was happy here for a time, but she quickly realized that being a part of this family wasn't a fairy tale at all. It was a kind of purgatory.
Purgatory?
Indeed. The House of Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Teyvat. But as for how to raise them, that depends entirely on the person in charge. Krusabena came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the House of Hearth, the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title. It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died and were maimed in the process. There's little I can say about the ones who died, the ones that emerged with permanent injuries, and on the other hand, well, they still served a purpose. They would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions, nothing more than tools to be used, and then discarded. This is sickening. It's fucked up. Glurvi talked about it in the animated movie. Yep. The movie was so good. The episode. The OVA.
So, those were the experiments Glurvi was talking about. But what actually happened to her? You said Glurvi was Krusabena's daughter. So if Glurvi tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Krusabena probably would have listened, right?
That's too sweet thinking. Despite being Glurvi's mother, Krusabena cared little for her daughter. She forced Glurvi to join the House of Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother, to prove that she treated all her children equally. bro.
母親を説得できなかった
Plurvy did try to
クリーブは
convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts failed, the only other way was to rise up and try to fight back. Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibena had created.
だが
Of course,
一人例外
there
がい
was
た
one exception. Someone
クリーブ
Plurvy's
と同
age
じ年で
who
ハウ
knew
ス
the
オブハ
truth
ース
about
の
the
真
House of
相を
Earth.
知った子だ
Her name was
そ
Peruere.
の子の名はペルベーレ
Airy.
思い出したぞ。
That's the friend that
友
Clarvy
達
mentioned.
のことだよな。
友達か
Friend, huh?
とりあえずそういうことにし
I
ておこう
suppose we can call her that for now. This is so sad.
明るく情
It's
熱的で
her!
自由に憧れ
Plurvy was a
生
cheerful
ま
and
れながらに
passionate
して反
person
抗
with a
精神を持
tenacious
つクリー
spirit.
ブとは違って
Peruere, on the other hand, was
Peruere
rather
と
cold-blooded.
ても冷酷な人間だったそういう性
Her
格だからこそ
cold-blooded nature allowed her
ク
to
ルセ
see
ビナ
through
の企みを
Crucibena's
見抜くこと
facade.
ができたのだろう
Yet it was also this cold-bloodedness that
そして冷酷だからこそ
prevented her from acting
彼
against
女
it,
は最初
at least at first.
お母様に反
While
抗し
Plurvy
ような
longed
こと
for
は
freedom,
考えなかった
Peruere was convinced that amidst
殺し合い
all
で
the
最後ま
fighting
で
and
生き残れ
violence,
る自信
she
があっ
would
た
make
か
it
らな
until the end.
何はともあれ
Despite their
冷
differences,
静
the
さ
two
を保って
became
いた
fast
二人は
friends.
自然と
United by
仲
their
を深め
knowledge
てい
of
っ
the
た
truth, Plurvy told
クリーブは
Peruere
ペ
that
ル
she
ベーレ
hoped to
に
create a
自分
real
の描いてい
family
る
where
夢
no
の
one
話
would
を
be
たくさん
killed
聞
or
かせた
sacrificed.
彼女は行動で
There
その
may
決
have
意を
been a
証
certain
明した
naivete to her
何
ideas,
度も逃
but
げ出し
Plurvy proved
何
her
度も他人に
determination
助
many
けを
times
求め
over. She
何度も
tried
真
countless
相を
times
暴
to
こ
run
うとしたん
away,
だ
ask for help, or
その
expose the
度
truth, but her
処罰
efforts
で
only
全
earned
身が
her
傷
beating
だらけに
after
なった
beating.
が
The only
そ
thing
の
that kept her
決意が
going
揺
was
ら
her
ぐことは
strength
なかっ
of
た
will.
歯を食いしばって
Even
痛み
with
に
her
耐え
body
ながらも
racked with pain, she
彼
would
女は
still
つま
stand
先
on
立ちで
her
窓を開け
tiptoes and open
ペ
the
ルベー
window
レ
at
と一
night.
緒に
She
夜
and
空の
Peruere
月
would
を
look
眺めた
out at the moon together,
そ
a
の
fierce
瞳は
longing for freedom
自由
shining
の
in her
憧れ
eyes.
であふれ
But one day,
さんさんと
that
輝いてい
light
た
simply vanished.
そして
嫌な
no!
予感がす
What
るぞ。
happened?
彼女が感じた絶望は具体的な
Her
出来事による
hopelessness
ものではなく
resulted from
数
a
えきれないほど
culmination
の
of
失
things.
敗によるものだ
10 years had
10
passed.
年が経ち
10 years
二人
worth
とも
of
大きくなっ
failure
てもなお
after failure.
脱出のめどは
She
立
and
たないもの
Peruere
だっ
weren't
た
children anymore, but finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless as ever.
そんな中
It was during this time that Peruere suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the option,
いっそのこと
why not take down the
虚
very
栄で飾
person
られた
sitting on
玉座
top
に
of this
座り
throne of lies?
お母様を
Mother
暗殺して
herself.
しまおうとねクリーブはその
They
提
said
案を断っ
assassination.
た
Plurvy
一つ目の
rejected
理
that
由は
proposal,
名
claimed
高い執
that
行官として
as a
クルセビナ
famous
は
harbinger,
想
Crucibena
像を
possessed an
絶する強さ
unimaginable
を
amount
誇
of
り
power. Trying to
暗
kill
殺
her
の
would
成
have
功
an
率が
incredibly
非
low
常に
chance of
低いから
success.
もう一つの理由につ
Plurvy
い
never
て
gave another
クリーブ
reason,
が
but
口にす
Peruere
るこ
could
と
see
は
was
なかっ
written
た
all over her face.
だがペルベ
Plurvy
ーレ
still
は
thought
気
of
づいてい
Crucibena
た
as her mother. Killing her
クリー
own
ブは
flesh and blood was
ク
a
ルセ
line
ビナ
she
のことを
couldn't
まだ
bring
母
herself
親
to
だと思っ
cross.
ておりその
So
血
she
筋
knew
を
what she
断ち
had
切れ
to
ずにいる
do.
ん
She had
だ
to get the knave to
逃
kill
げる
her.
ことも
If she
抗う
couldn't
こと
escape
も
and
で
fight
きない
back,
のなら
then
残る
only
道は一つ
one
だけ
option remained. Death.
ああ
Precisely.
君の推測通り
Death was the only way
彼
that
女
she
が解
could
放
be
される
free.
唯一の方法は決闘場に立った彼女の
It
相手は
happened during a
ずっと
duel.
共に
When
歩ん
she
でき
arrived
た
at the
ペルベ
dueling
ーレ
ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Peruere,
ク
the
リー
very
ブは自
person
ら
that had stood by her
ペルベ
side
ーレ
all
の手
those
によって
years.
命を絶つことを
It was a
選択
fierce
した
battle, but ultimately, Plurvy decided to let Peruere end her life.
烈火で焼き尽くされた地に
From that moment
大
on,
雨が降り
Peruere's
注ぎ
journey was one
全て
written
が洗い
in
流され
flames.
た
When the rain finally came and
無
washed
数
it
の
all
死骸を
away,
踏み潰
there
し
she
て
stood,
一人
the
勝ち
sole
残った
victor
ペ
in
ルベー
Mother's
レは
endless game of
唯
slaughter,
一
a trail
お
of
母様に
corpses
認め
strewn
られた
across her path
王
to
となった
success.
振り返れば
It was
10
the
年前
very
から
result
自分が生き残
she
るこ
had
の日を
predicted
予測
10
してい
years
た
prior.
ただ王座
Excuse
に
me.
つくことができた時
Even then, she
彼
believed
女
she
の
would
目
make
に
it
満ち
until
て
the
いた
end.
のは
She wasn't
喜び
surprised
で
by
は
the
なく
fact that she emerged
名
as
状しが
Mother's
たい苛立ち
undisputed
だった
heir. Rather, her success left her with an inexplicable sense of restlessness.
さてここで一つ
She was
問う
unsettled,
苛
and
立ちを
there
鎮めるため
was
に
only one thing
ペ
that
ル
could
ベーレ
quell
が取
that
った行動
sensation.
は何だったと思う
Perhaps you too would would like to take a guess as to what it was. Tell the person at the very
ク
top.
ルセビナを
Kusabena, you mean? Oh, sorry.
Cursabena, you mean?
でも
正解だ
Correct.
ペルベーレは
This is
親
the
友を
place where
殺したから
Farewell
一年
killed
後
her best friend.
同じ場所
A
で
mere year later, this
二
is
人に
also
とっ
the
てのお
place
母様を
she fought tooth
激
and
しい
nail to
戦
kill
い
the
の
mother
末
she
に殺し
shared.
た手にかけ
They
たその
shared,
瞬
sorry.
間
The moment she acted, any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. It's one of the principles of the house. Only those who survive get to write the rules.
ベルベーレは勝った。
Herrera won the battle and
新しい
became a
執行官
harbinger
となった
herself,
彼女に
after which Her Majesty the Sarisa bestowed upon her a new name,
アルレッキーノ。
Arlecchino.
So, the Perry Quirky was talking about, it was you all along! You're Perry Arlecchino is just the name you got later!
This is your story just as much as
もう
Clervy's.
長いこと使ってい
I
ない
left
名
that
前
name
が
behind long ago.
久しぶりに口にす
I
る
must say, hearing it
どう
now
にも
does
懐かし
bring
い
back
気分になる
memory.
な。その後
After I
私はクル
defeated
セビナを使っ
Crucibena,
ていた
the moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of Earth under a new identity, not only as Arlecchino, but as father.
物語はここで終わりだ。
And this is where the story
聞きたい
ends.
ことはあるか？
Any more questions? The Clervy we met, though, who is she
さっ
exactly?
きのお前の
Yeah,
話から
based on what you told us, Clervy wasn't a little kid when she was
子供じゃな
killed.
かったんだろ
So the Clervy she met,
あの幽霊
that we met, was she really a spirit at all?
あれは炎の中
I
から生まれ
suppose you
た
can
巨像
call her an illusion born of
余
flame.
人というべき
Her
か。
existence is like ashes to a fire, something left over in the wake of blaze and ruin.
私の血筋
You
に
see, a
は
certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind
この
shadows
世
of
にある種
anything
の
they
残影を
consume.
残す。
I
と
see.
はいえ
Of course, the chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim.
ごく稀なことだ。
Clervy's a very special case. Either because Clervy was so powerful or that Arlecchino had... Maybe they both connected. You know, obviously during that duel, you know, the heartfeltness, you know, the passion and everything. They both burned together, right? And maybe because Arlecchino still cared about Clervy, maybe that's why she became a spirit in the end, or like the leftover feelings
ク
of
リーブが死んだ
Arlecchino,
のは
maybe?
16歳の頃だった
Clervy died when she was 16 years old, but what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self.
他の部分の
Her
姿の
appearance
記憶
wasn't the
は
only thing affected. Most of her memories were lost in the blaze as well. Fragment.
人の記憶は
Memory is a
実に
mysterious
不
thing
思議なも
indeed.
のだよ。
Losing a portion of your
その
memories
一
will
部が
alter your
失われること
sense
に
of
よ
self.
って自己
Lose
認識
10
も
years
変わっ
worth,
てしまう。
however, it would
10
be like
間の
living in the
記憶を
past,
全
like
て失え
returning to a version of yourself
ま
that
だ子
never
供
grew
だった
up.
頃の過去に戻る。
Is this? You know, this is important too, because fire and like her being like the cursed person, obviously, I think probably from, you know, Celestia. Or maybe not Celestia, but like Kind Raya, right? If you think about it, fires leave like a fragment behind too. Just like how we, you know, exploring the underlying theme of Genshin, which is actually like memory and like remembering things, the past, history, stuff like that, right? With the erosion and everything. This gives us another piece of like what could happen. So like, you know how Azdaha, he was like this stone thing and then he got breathed life into by Zhongli. So this other thing, which is like a fragment of what used to be a living turned to the dead, but then like a ghost or like a part of it through the flame. I wonder if only a piece of that is possible because Arlecchino had this or has this like different past, this Kai Raya related past, right? So I mean, assuming, right, because she has the same curse as Caterpillar from the jail story. It's interesting, you know. It's interesting because like no one really. I feel like nobody. Maybe I don't pay attention, but like maybe nobody really like cares about this kind of stuff or like talks about this kind of stuff. But I find it very interesting. Memory is like a really really big deal in Genshin, and I feel like because the game keeps like dragging its feet or like the like main points of the story drag on so long that these things get changed, you know. Also, even with Fontaine, the fact that their memories are altered every time they touch the tainted primordial seawater and all that stuff like that, like, quite interesting, you know. To the very least, very interesting. I am not a theory crafter, but you know, I pay attention a little bit at a time, you know.
通りでクリーブと話
No
してた
wonder
時
Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
こう言った方がわかりや
Perhaps
す
I
い
should
だ
put
ろ
it this way.
彼女は
Clervy is
時間に
someone
閉じ込め
trapped
られ
in
ている。
time. It may seem like she
私
exists
たち
with
が
us
い
in
る
the
今で
present,
はな
but
く
she truly lives in the
彼女だ
confines
けの
of her
過去
own
を生き
past.
ているのだ。
じゃあクリーブが
So,
放送
if all
に隠れてた
if
の
all of this is true, you must have known about Corby for a long time.
ああ
Indeed,
彼女の存在
she's
は
a
不安
rather
定な
volatile and
子供たちを
unstable
見守っ
entity.
てくれてい
Sometimes
る
she
ようだ
would look
った。
after the children.
何人か
She's
危機
even
を救っ
saved
てく
some
れ
of
た
their
ことさえ
lives.
ある。 同時に私
But
に
other
避けなが
times she
ら
would hide from me and become
彼女
obsessed
自身
with
の視点
revealing
か
the
ら見
truth
た
about the
真
house
相
to
を
anyone who would listen.
会った人たちに伝えている残影は
Shadows don't have the
学習や
capacity
成
to
長
learn
する
or
ことが
grow.
でき
Any
ない
new information they encounter is
新
quickly
しい情
forgotten
報に
over
触れて
time.
も時間とともにすぐに
Right,
忘
because
れ
she's
て
not a
しまう
person anymore.
クリーブを太陽の
Your
下に
attempts to
連れて行こうと
expose
して失敗し
Clervy
た
to
とか
sunlight. They failed, yes?
理由は
The
簡単
reason
だ
is actually quite simple.
彼
In
女にとって
Clervy's
家は
mind, the house is
逃げる
impossible
こと
to
ができ
escape.
なかった場所
And it is this very
その認
perception that
識を
traps her
覆
there.
すことはできないからさ
She doesn't know that she's free. And she can't be free now.
だが心配は無用
But
だ
no matter.
次
All
回
I have to do
私
is
が
kill
再
her
び彼
again,
女
and
を
all will
殺
be
し
resolved.
余人を消
I
す
don't anticipate so much as a single speck of ash will be left behind this time. Well, this is her idea of freeing her. It's like really kind of cruel.
Oh, wait!
あいつを消したい
I can understand why you might want her gone. But isn't there any other way?
今のあいつは
So, what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend. At least talk to her first.
もう遅い
It's too late for
ル
that.
ールを破った以上
She broke the rules,
What's
and now she
all
must be
I
punished. That goes for Filial and Nuto as well.
彼女の影響を受
She
け
has quite the effect
フィ
on
リ
them.
私とクルセビナの
I hope
違い
you'll
は
understand the
異
difference
なる
between
ルールを作った
Kursavena and
点
myself
だ
lies in our
ル
formation
ー
of
ル
the
を守
rules,
ることにおい
not
て
our
は
policy for
何ら
enforcing
変わ
them.
りない
Upholding the rules
それ
without
こそ
question is the trait
家を
a trait we
形
both
作る土
share,
台だと
because that
理
is
解
how
し
a
てほし
household
い
should be run. Wow, I actually grunted.
本当にそれでいいの
Wait, I'm actually talking. Is this really what you want?
何がだ
Whatever could you mean?
クリーブに
Don't you
ちゃんとお
want
別
to
れ
say
を
a
告げ
proper
たくない
goodbye to Clervy at least?
暗殺者として
Whether as a killer or as father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs.
憤
Anger
怒
and
そして
sorrow.
干渉だよ憤怒は衝動を引き起
Anger
こし
makes you impulsive,
干渉は
and
ためらいを
sorrow
生むか
causes
ら
you
だ
to waver.
さてそろそろだろ
Well, it appears it's
う
about
夕方
time
に
to
なったら
proceed.
悪い子を
Before
ここ
we
まで連れ
arrive,
てくるようにと
I told some of my
Yeah,
well-behaved
that's
children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall. Wait a minute, but she said kansha. Isn't that gratitude?
約束通り猶予
Maybe
は
I'm
かなりや
crazy.
った
I do believe I've kept my end of the
結
deal.
末を
I
楽
gave
し
your
みに
friends
待とう
quite
で
a
は
bit
ない
more
か
time. As for what happens now, we'll have to wait and see. A beetle! I want that beetle.
お父様、みんなを連れてきました。
Here they are, father.
これから処刑するのか
You're
な
gonna execute him? Seeing something like that would actually be a first for me.
Clervy,
ごめん
I'm sorry.
話は聞い
I
たよ
heard that how you
た
helped
くさ
us
ん
buy
時
more
間を稼
time,
いだけど結局
but I still failed.
ク
I
リーブ
couldn't
の
find a
願
way
いを
to
叶え
fulfill
る
her
方
wish.
法は見つけら
You're
れな
standing
か
in
っ
the
た
shadow. Kancho is sorrow. Oh, okay, I didn't hear the O part.
もしかしてベルビー
ああ久しぶり
Indeed.
クリーブ
It's been a while, Clervy. Pervy.
Perry!
そこから動くな昔話をする前に
Stay right there.
君たちの罪を
I'm sorry
清
to
算し
postpone
よ
our
う
reunion. But first, I believe certain scores need settling. Wait. I have to fight now? Oh, okay, it's a cutscene. Thank heavens.
お父様今回のことは
Father, let me explain.
下がっていろ
Out of my way.
お父様
Father,
君たちは
you
家に
chose
と
to
って
conceal a
脅威とな
threat
る
to
人
the
物
house,
を
and for
関わ
that,
った
you must be
処罰
punished.
を受けて当然だだが全体的に見れば
Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later.
しかしその前
As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among
全
us.
員処分しなければならない
Wait, is it actually those two, the boy and the girl? Hold on, let me turn off the AC. It's like freezing my ass.
家を裏切った
By traitors?
私たちの
Do you mean us?
お父様説明させてください
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean
フォ
to.
ルツ
Fultz,
集めた情報を報告した
why don't you share what you've heard? Amogus?
はい
Yes, father.
3回目の夜の会
Secret
合
midnight meeting number 3.
フィリオール
Participants.
ナントゥイユ
Filio,
Soto,
Nantul, Soto, and Tadie. Oh, all the older
ナン
siblings?
トゥイユ当時俺
Nantuil
たちを受け入れたのは
clearly said
お
if
父様
only
じゃなかった
father
ら
wasn't
よ
the
かった
one
の
who
に
took us
とはっ
in.
きり言ってい
The
ました
little rat?
そっと
Soto
誰だ
said,
って普通に
I'm
生きた
sick
い
of
って
this
思う
life
よ
and I want to live as a
今の
normal
生活には
person.
うんざりだとフィリオールはもっと
Filia
ひ
was
ど
the
いことを
worst
口
of
に
them
し
all.
てい
She
ました
said she called us
家
crazies
の
and
他
said a
のメン
bunch
バ
of
ー
mean
のこと
things
を
about
いかれたや
father.
つらと言った上にお金の話ですからお父様への不敬が見えましたそんなこと言ってない
I did not say that. You're lying. Who's just trying to frame us?
聞いたのは俺だけじゃない。
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those
その
things.
後
After all, you and
ダディ
Tadia
を
and a
含め
bunch of
たくさんの人
other
が
people
クリーブから
started
聞いた
talking about
数々の
Clervy.
話について
You were
議論し
using all
始め
those things Clervy
お父
brought
様
up
を
as
問い詰めるための材料を
an
集めていま
excuse
し
to
た。
question father.
今のままじゃ
We're
カゴに
birds
閉じ
locked
込
in
め
a
られた
cage.
鳥
The
と
only
変
way
わら
out is
な
to
い。
destroy it.
カゴ
That's
を
what
破
you
るしか
said,
方
wasn't
法
it?
はないわって言
Aw,
ってただろ。
mama, you're in trouble. You little. You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh?
それにシャプロ
And you, Shaplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sick bed, watched over you, and changed your dressings? Come on, let's hear it then. What's your reason for all of this?
フィリオール姉ちゃん
You're
誤解
wrong,
しないで。
Filial.
シャプロお兄ちゃん
We
も
don't
俺
want
も
you to die.
家族が死ん
You're
で
our
ほしいなんて
family.
嘘つけ
Liar. You wouldn't be doing this if it weren't the case. So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
俺たちはみんな
We all live in the House of Hurt. You know the type of work we do, Filial.
家を裏
A
切る
single
ってこと
betrayal
は
can cost
十数
dozens of
人
our lives.
いや
It's not
何十
like
人もの
it's
犠牲を
never
出すこ
happened
とにつなが
before.
る。
This kind of thing is hard to
前にも
forget.
こんなことがあった。俺
The
よく
beetle in the
覚えてるもん。
background? I want to grab it. It's right there. Look, look, look. You see it?
だからハウス・オブ・ハースではどんな形の裏切りも許
That's
さ
why
れ
the
ない。
House of Hurt can't tolerate any
ポア
more
村長に来て
form
か
of
ら
betrayal.
姉ちゃんたちは
Ever since we
7回
came to
も密談
Poisson,
もし
you've
てる
had
し
7 secret
明らか
meetings.
に一
A
線
lot
を
of
越えた
the
ような
talks you
話もた
talked,
くさんあった。
a lot of things you talked about really crossed the line.
半
He
月前
going,
から私たちを監視してたの。
You've been spying on us for half a month? Wait a second. Now that I think about it, the move to Poisson was just a way to make it easier to spy on us, wasn't it? Because we're all in one place. You've had this all planned along.
とっくに罠を仕掛けてたの。
You've had this planned all along. Sorry.
すまないフィリオール
Filial,
なんという
Nantul, I'm
クリー
sorry.
ブ
I owe you
それに
both my
君た
life.
ちは俺
I
の
owe
命の
Clervy
恩人
too.
だ
If it weren't for
もし以前
all of
中
your
毒を起
help
こした時に
after I got
君たちが
poisoned,
助けてく
I
れ
wouldn't
て
be
いなかった
standing
ら
here today.
他のことなら
If this were any other
命を懸けてでも恩
situation,
を返そう
I'd do anything to repay that kindness, even if it
ル
costed
ー
my
ルは
life.
ルールだ
But rules are
俺
rules.
にはどうしよ
I'm
うもない
sorry. My hands are tied. Why? Why?
諦めようフィリオール
That's enough, Filial. We
過
made a
ちを犯した
mistake.
のなら
We should own
そ
up
の
to
責
it.
を負うべきだ
We broke the rules, plain and
俺
simple,
たちの行為
and
が
now we
ル
have
ール
to
に反
face
し
the
たものであったこ
consequences.
とをシャプロ
I'm sorry.
Forza.
Shaplo, Holtz,
ごめん
I'm sorry, father.
お父様申し訳ありません
They just wanted to live a normal life. But, I mean, you can't just curse your family out, you know? We
処刑を
we accept our punishment.
シャプローハウス・オブ・
Shaplo,
ハースのルールに
according to the rules of the House of
裏
Hurt,
切り者を
how should
どう
these
処分すべき
traitors
だろ
be
うか
punished?
すべての裏切り者は代価として命を差し出さなけれ
All
ばなりま
those
せ
who
ん
betray the house pay with their lives.
ならその通り執行しろ
And so it shall be. Dang, everybody looking away. No one standing
待
up
ってく
to
ださい
father.
お父様
Father, please wait. Wait, Linnea's actually standing up. He's such a big
何
boy.
か言いたいことでも
Is there something you want to say, Linnaea?
お父様
Please,
どうか
reconsider,
考え
father.
直していた
What
だけません
Philly and the
か
others did. Does it really count as betrayal?
果たして本当に裏切りと見るべきでしょうか
Oni-chan!
僕たちは皆
We all come
どう
from
しようもな
broken
い家庭から
families.
やってきました
From the very first day we joined the House of Earth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real family.
ここを真の
I
家に
need
し
to
たい
take
と
the brain rot classes as punishment. TikTok for 10 hours. Ah!
しかし真の家とはどういうものなのか
But
僕た
it's
ちは
all
誰も分か
the
っていません
TikToks you don't want to see. But the truth is, none of us know what a real family should look like.
もちろん僕自身も
I'm not saying I have all the answers. All I know is this. Killing Philly and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever
真の
been.
家からどんどんかけ離れてしまうのではないでしょうか
He said we need to talk this
どう
out.
かもう一度
That's
お
how
考
a
えく
normal
ださ
family
い
be. So please,
お父様
Father, please reconsider.
私もお兄ちゃんと同じ考えです
I agree with Linnaea.
お父様どうか
Father, please.
リネ
Linnaea, you... Look, they're standing up.
俺も理念に賛成です
I also agree with Linnaea.
お父様は
An
命令
order,
を撤回し
once
ない
given, cannot be rescinded.
だが
However,
もし君たちが
given the
心を
extent of your
決めたのなら
determination, I suppose we shall have to go about this a different way. Draw your weapons and face me.
武器を取って
Our weapons?
お父様決闘のことでしょうか
Father, are you referring to a duel?
その通りだ
Precisely.
家のルールが
The
変わる
rules
こと
of the
もない
house will not be
故に
altered.
裏切り
Traitors
者は
must be
必ず
punished.
罰せられる。しかし
However,
決闘も家のルール
resolving
の一
disputes
つだ
with a duel is
もちろ
also
ん
one of
私
our
にも
rules.
適用され
One
る
that also applies to me.
君たちが十
Let's
分な
go!
力を発揮で
Equality!
きれば
Demonstrate a
私を説得し
sufficient showing of
譲
strength,
歩させるこ
and
と
I
がで
shall
きる
offer a concession. Undertale reference? I wouldn't
お
know.
父様に
I was never into Undertale or Deltarune, like, at all. It's not really, like, my kind of... I don't know. Maybe I should look into it. Wait, beat father in a duel?
無理だよ。
Impossible. Father's way too strong, even for Lene. Dang, they've never won, huh? He's gonna do it, though. He's gonna do it! But she knows all their tricks. It's like playing into their hand, right? Playing into her hands, I mean. They're gonna fight! Look, they're all sad!
旅人今の聞いたか
Did you hear that, Oku?
召使いとリ
Lene and the others have to duel the knave! What should we do? Can they really win something like that?
もし負
If
け
they
たら
lose, those people that hurt from the house are really gonna be executed!
って
Hey! Are you listening? Hey, listen! Hey, listen!
Fight me, bro. Bust out a pack of cards! Dude, he's gonna play a magic trick. He's gonna make your Willy disappear. Is executing them really what she wants? Maybe she's trying to show them something.
クリーブに
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least to Clervy? He
運
angry.
の衝動を引き起こ
Anger
し
makes you impulsive.
干渉は
Sorrow
た
makes
め
you
らいを生む
waver.
からだ
Back then, she never actually answered my question. But that makes the answer pretty obvious, doesn't it?
Looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this. I guess that means there's no choice she's throwing the duel on purpose, huh? There's no chance she's gonna throw the duel, is she?
There's no way the knave will lose on purpose. Though,
普通お客さんがいるときに
when guests are around, families are often on their best behavior, and any disputes are less likely to escalate.
必要な
Thing
時
is all coming together.
君たちが最
When the
も
time
適切だ
comes,
と
make the
思う
choice
選
that
択
you
を持って
deem most appropriate in this
ハウス・オブ・
situation,
ハースを
and
一度だ
lend
け
your
助
help
け
to
る
the House
と
of
いう
Her.
もの
What's wrong, Oku? Hey, where are you going?
旅人
Oku, I'd like to see for myself what the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers can do! This is what the story's all about. We're settling a family dispute.
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
I'm connecting the dots. Yo, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing some shit. If that's
許
okay,
可しよう
I will
ちょう
allow
ど
it.
ここを決闘
We
場
do
に
have
す
a
れば良
ready-made
さそう
dueling ring at our disposal, after all. Oh my god, we're gonna
君た
get
ちが
whooped.
望むのはただ
Are we
一本
getting all trial
武
characters?
器をしっかりと
All I'd advise is this: keep a firm grasp of your weapon. Firmly grasp it and give it your all. Any lesson, you may lose your life. Oh my god, I'm gonna get whooped! Wait, how is this story actually gonna play out? Is it my own characters, or are we actually like the four of us? Natori! Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 12-month sub. Please enjoy your rest. Ah! Oh, oops. I panicked.
私と打ち合う気
Wait, where did she go? I have this baby team with me. Sorry.
少しは
I can't see her. There's too many VFX.
私と打ち合
Wait, he's helping?
う闇来たる破滅の時なり
Huh? She's snapping her fingers?
煉獄の投影に過ぎぬ
せーの大丈夫
私と打ち合う
Okay, I bashed her thing. Ow, I'm getting whooped. Help, oh. Ow.
夜の権限
私に挑む資格を認めて
You just keep hitting her with charge attack? Clear to stop the blood type banquet? Where's she at?
逃しはしない
Oop. Hello and goodbye, Netri. Oh. Hello, the weather's changing? Oh my gosh, she's unleashing her power. Wait, so cool. Let me turn the volume up for myself. Oh my gosh, she's Doc Ock! Holy shit! Wait, is this where her boss battle is gonna be? Whoa, her heels! Oh my gosh, she's so handsome. Cinder of Two Worlds Flames, Peruere. Oh my god, those things look cool. She kind of looks like a swarm boss. Ah!
善意を焼き尽くした刃
断罪の
見届けるといい
ここよ
せんよっ
それ何をする
そこ
ゆえぐえ
創世の術
My hands are kind of numb. I don't know why.
をよく見て気をつけて
If you're thirsty for blood, hello? Oops, I didn't mean to stand there like that.
せーの
疑似妖怪今誕生の時
No! Huh? Oh my god! 21k?
ここよ
Hello? This is only phase 2? Ooh, the cutscene though. Oh, she has like more black in her hair now. Or maybe I'm crazy? Oh wow. Oh my god, the scythe! Dang, Fremene's strong. You should know better than to crowd in one place. What the hell? No! We have to save them! Please use a magic trick to get out. Oh no, they're hurt! Oh, I know. Oh, he protected them!
ごめんなさいお父
I'm
様
sorry, father. Wait, they're so cool. She's too strong! Oh my god, her evil gaze.
己の力の
Sorry
なさ
for
を
what?
謝
This
る
pitiful excuse for an attack? My dull sword? Why'd I have that poo-poo sword, bro? Oh my god. She's a baddie, dog! Oh man, the scythe. Wait, but it didn't actually hurt anyone. It's just stuck. Oh my god, the open chest? Hello? The kids! Father, no! Break free! I have the power of God of anime on my side. Come on.
抜け出したのか
Made it out, did you?
予想よりも少
You're
し
stronger
強い
than I expected. Her evil eye? Hello? Wait, she's looking into my soul or something? Oh shit. What, the Elden Ring? Crimson Moon? The strings! I can't move! Oh my gosh, she's so scary! What's she gonna do? Oh.
だ
Ooh,
が
the open back. Still,
私にはまだ勝
not
てない
strong enough to beat me. Damn, she showed me up. I have a lot to learn before Natlin, huh? Domain expansion? Everybody going crazy. I got a shower. What a long workout. I'm glad you had a good workout. Let me catch up. When you heal the bonnet, your charge attack gets buffed. I was running my Geo Traveler team when fighting her the first time. Ooh, so Slay? She still Nuvalet's charge attack? Did she? Dang, she a bad bitch, though. She's not gonna kill them,
ここ
though.
までだ
I believe
せ
we
っか
can
く
end
客人
things
が来て
here.
いるのだし
It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests, after all. We wouldn't want things to get too out of hand.
お兄ちゃん
Brother, are you alright?
リネ
Lene!
約束通り
Given that
決闘
I'm
の
the
勝者
victor
であ
of
る
this
私の
duel,
言うことを
as
聞いてもらう
agreed, the punishment stands.
処刑を続け
Dang,
る
so she's still gonna uphold it. No, please!
こんな形でお別れするこ
I
とにな
never
るな
thought
んて
things would end like this. I mean, you badmouthed her knowing that you'd get in trouble, so actually, yes, you knew.
ミネたちが決闘で見せてくれ
However,
た力と
everyone
決意
involved
を
in the
考
duel
え
demonstrated a
別
remarkable
の
level
方
of
法で
strength
君た
and
ちを殺して
determination.
もいい
In light of this, I'm prepared to change the method of execution.
アイロアル
Eloar,
預けていた
the bottle of flames I gave you for safekeeping. Do you still have them?
Yes, I wasn't sure what they were for, but I've kept them super safe. I didn't lose a single one.
後ほど彼らに
Wonderful.
飲ませろ
Then, in just a moment, I'll have you administer
しっかり見
them.
ておいてくれ
Wait, it's gonna wipe their memory, isn't it?
兵中の炎
Bottled flames? That's right, because it severs a part of your memory.
特殊な条件下
Indeed, they're the
私の
product
体か
of
ら
a
剥ぎ取っ
secret
て保存した
experiment.
炎だ
Under certain special circumstances, flames can be extracted from my person and preserved. Wait, so she knows she's gonna die soon because of this curse, right? So it's by her chance that she allowed herself to be experimented on. Secret experiment with Dottore, right? Extract the flames from her body. So even after they die, even after she dies, perchance, right? That she can still use the flames to free her whole family of their past life. It's so sad. The true phoenix we never deserve.
飲み込んだ後
Once ingested, searing pain will spread across every inch of your body. No harm will come to you physically,
君たちの
but your
体は
memories will be
そのまま
burned away.
気をその激痛に
If
耐
you
え
can
られる
withstand this pain,
再び目
when
覚
you
めた時
awaken, you'll have
君たち
forgotten
は
everything you know
ハ
about the
ー
House
ス
of
に関する
Earth,
全て
and
の
you'll be
記憶をなく
expelled
してい
from
る
the organization.
そして
I knew
家
it!
から追放されることになる
So this whole time she knew she was the key to freeing the family. This is so
私はハ
sad!
ウス・オブ・ハースで
It's
育っ
like
た
wholesome
君
and
たちを
sad at the
殺し
same time.
新しい身分を与えるという
Her legacy will live on for sure. Don't worry, I will never forget. In other words, administering this concoction will kill the version of you that grew up in the house and give you a new identity. I knew it! This is what she meant by the execution. So that means the young man that I thought looked familiar, the one selling newspapers outside Palais Mermonia. He must have been the same Horaire we saw on the list of executions. He wasn't killed at all. But it must keep that way in the
実に不
record.
思議なものだよ
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will
自
alter
己
your
認
sense
識
of
も変
self,
わってしまうのだから
therefore give you a new version of yourself. No, if my understanding of the knave is right, she really thinks of that as killing him. The Horaire that lives in the House of Hearth is dead. The one that remains is simply a normal person living out his life with his beloved. So that's why he doesn't actually recognize Arlecchino, but Arlecchino probably recognizes him. And she probably remembers that fat stack of papers of like that list of names. That's insane. She really does love the whole family thing, but she's going down as like the final resort. Even so, it's much better than actually ending their
お
lives.
父様
So, you're just letting us go, father?
許してくださる
She
ので
really
しょう
loves her children, yeah.
誰一人見逃すつもり
You
はない
misunderstand.
記憶は
Memories
極
are
めて重要
extremely
な媒体
important.
だ
Once consumed by
Ima
flame,
watashi no
the
meno
version
mai
of
ni
you
iru
standing
Hideo wa
before me will die,
落下に焼かれ
and our secrets will
秘密を
die
抱
with
えた
you.
まま
So
死ぬ
no,
そ
I
して
don't intend to just let
生
you
き
go,
残るのは
because the
赤の
person who
他人だ
survives will be nothing but a stranger. Wait, she's gonna nurture them and then send them back out into the real world, right? Oh no, I have red signal! Please, I hope I'm not dead. The Wi-Fi's been flickering a lot, like dying in and out because of the storming, so I'm gonna try to, as soon as this finishes, I'll end it. But it's interesting because I actually read something similar to this. Like, I played the Honkai Story, not the story, but like a side quest yesterday, and it was about the man who basically created like an atom bomb that like basically ended a galactic war, right? Basically Oppenheimer in Honkai Star Rail. Well, Screwlum gave him a potion similar to this, and it like made him lose his memory, and he was no longer able to learn anything about science or anything related to it. So like the IPC couldn't do anything to him, right? They couldn't extract any information after him, like even after he died. And this is interesting that I read this back to back because now it's another like memory wiping potion. It's just a little crispy, It got a bit blurry, but everything's okay. I'm sorry. I'm glad that it held up. I'm gonna try to finish this up
それ
quickly.
でも
Even so,
それでも
even so, I won't have to live in fear anymore.
生きるのは
Oh,
嫌
it's getting crunchy. It's getting crunchy. Hold on, give me a second.
期待を裏切ってしまい申し訳ありません
It's flickering in and out. I put airplane one on.
でも私
Is it better? Hello? I lost a few frames. Are you guys okay? I'm sorry, father. I'm sorry I let you down, but I really...
もう泣くなフィリオ
Don't cry, Filial.
まだ家にいるか
You
ら
haven't left the house
家
yet,
のルールは
so there's still
守って
rules to be followed, yes?
憤怒
Remember
は
what I
衝動を
taught
引き
you.
起こし
Anger makes you
干渉は
impulsive,
ためらいを生む
and sorrow causes you to waver.
感情に心に
Don't let
左右
yourself
さ
be
れる
controlled by your emotions.
はい
Of course,
覚えておき
I'll remember.
涙を拭いて
Dry your tears
君
and
た
go
ちが
pursue
望
the
む
life
人
you
生を追
really
いかけ
want.
るといい
She just wants to be a normal girl.
はいはい
Yes, father.
シャプロフォルツ
Chaplo,
アイロー
Boltz, and Loire.
彼らをポワソン
Take
町ま
them
で
back
連れ
to
て行ってくれ
Poisson and bring Lene and the others as well. Wait, is she gonna free Lene and them too?
中の炎は
I prepared
密余分に用意して
3 extra
あ
vials
とは
of
君た
bottled
ちの選
flames.
択次第だ
As for whether to take them, the choice is yours. So they have a choice whether they want to stay in the house or not.
達者で
Goodbye,
次に
children.
会った時
The next we meet,
私はもう
I
君
will
たち
no
のお
longer
父
be
様
your
ではなく
father.
なる
No, you'll always be our
これ
papa!
まで家のために貢献してくれたこと
Thank you for all you've done for the house. I hope
君たち
you
に
have
明るい
bright
未来が待って
futures
いる
ahead
こと
of
を
you.
祈っているよ
Wait, where's Clervy though? Wait, they're so he's so sad. This is so Pien. The story's so good. Father!
みんな行こう。
Let's go, everyone.
リネ兄ちゃん、俺の肩に捕まって。
Here, grab my hand, Lene. I'll help you walk back. I wonder if they actually take the potion. Does that change their
あり
backstory?
がとう
Thanks. So she's witnessing this new
クリーブ
Lurvy. The sun's setting soon, so maybe she'll be able to come out and talk to her. This is so sad, bro. What the hell? Yeah, the moon's out.
やっと話していいの？
Can we talk now? I've been waiting for a super long time. You really are Perry. Perry, aren't you? Haven't seen you in so long.
急に
How come you're all grown up?
もしかして
Wait, did I somehow travel to the future on accident? Or am I dreaming? What a long dream.
本当に
どちらでもない
Neither.
クリーブ
You've died,
君はもう
Lurvy.
死んでいるんだよ
That's what happened.
そんなストレートに言わなくても
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little. Look, she's done speechless.
If this really is Lurvy's younger self, then I would say she's probably had enough lies.
Oh,
そういうことだったのね。
so that's what happened.
すんなり受け
That's
入れたな。
You accepted it just like that?
ペルビーが言ったんだもん。
If that's what Perry says happened, then I believed her. Perry wouldn't lie to me.
それに、
Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happens in the future. If you're a harbinger now, Perry, that means Mother's gone, isn't she?
お母様はもうこの世にいないってことだよね。教えてくれる？
Can you tell me about it? I want to know what happened to her. And to me.
結末を知りたいの。
I wonder if there's like a grave nearby or something.
君は運命と向き合い抗うことを諦めなかった
You never stopped trying to defy fate.
最初は誰も君の
At
話
first,
を信じな
no
か
one
った
believed you. You could only
だ
vent
か
your
ら君は
frustrations
月
to
に
the
悩み
moon.
を打ち明けた
In fact, you often sought
そしてある
comfort
日
in the
の
night sky.
二人で一緒に
See the
スネージ
aurora.
内のオーロラを
You
見に
wanted
行
to
く
see the aurora.
私と
So
約
one
束を
night,
交わし
we
た
promised each other we'd go to Shineznaya to see it together.
それから君は
Later
何度
on,
も
you
脱
tried
出
to
を
run away,
試みたが
but you were brought back each time. Mother spared
お
your
母
life,
様が君を
but
生
it
かして
wasn't
お
out
い
of
たのは
kindness.
優し
Instead,
さゆえではなく
She decided to make an
ゆっ
example
く
out
り
of
と
you
君を苦し
by
め
slowly torturing you
他
over
の人に
time.
裏切った結
That
果
way,
を
the
知
other
らしめる
children
た
would
めだ
know what happens to traitors.
だがそれ
Still,
でも君
you
は
never
諦め
gave
な
up.
かった
Mother hoped
そしてお
that,
母様は
though
殺
ruthless
し合いを
duel
重ねる
after
ことによって
ruthless duel, she
子
would
供 た
be able
ち
to
の
crown
中
an
から
ultimate victor
最
among
も
the
優
children
秀
she
な王
raised.
を選ぼうと考えていたそれに対し
But you
君は
called on
み
everyone
んな
to
で団
unite,
結して
to
引き
fight
分け
to a
にするこ
draw
と
in
で
order to reduce
犠牲を減
casualties.
らそうと呼びか
Your
けたん
efforts
だ
may have only delayed the inevitable,
結果から見れ
but
ば
still, you
少し
gave
時
them
間を
hope.
稼いだだけだったが君は皆に
She's
希
such a
望を与え
kind
てくれ
soul,
た
born from such a horrible place. I think most people would like give in under pressure, but like the fact that Clorvy actually stayed true to herself and like her rebelliousness, that really shows her character too.
君は思いつく限りの
You
方法
tried
を
everything
試
you
した
could think
が
of.
そ
Every
の
attempt
全てが
ended up
失
in
敗に終わ
failure.
った
Still, you never
Done.
turned your sword on
君の
Crucibena,
剣が
and you
苦しめ
never
な
turned it on me.
あるいは私に
On
向
that
けられる
gloomy
ことは
day,
なかったよ
you told me.
ある重々しい暗い日に君16年
For
間
the last 16 years
私は
of
ず
my
っと
life,
自由を追い
I've
求め
done
てきた
everything I can to fight for
でも
freedom.
今になって
But now I
気づいた
realize that the only freedom I
私に
truly
与えられ
possess
た
is
唯
the
一の
freedom to
自由
choose to die.
自由に死を選ぶ権利だ
This
ったっ
is
てことに
so...
ね
そんなことを言うなんてきっと相当疲れてたんでしょうね。
I never imagined I'd say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn
で
down.
も
But somehow, I still think I understand. And according to Mother's plan, only one of us was going to make it out until the end.
残れるのは一人だけ。
And I always hoped that person would be you.
その一人はあなたであってほしい。
I feel like even if Clervy won against Perware, she wouldn't be able to kill her mother. Because Just like she said she didn't want to.
もう一度選べるとしても
Because she loved her still like her mother, even after everything.
初めてあなたに会った時
She's
から
too
思ってた
she's
の
too innocent.
あなたならきっと私に叶え
If
ら
I
れなか
could
った
do it
ことを
all over
受け止
again,
められる
I
ってね
still don't think I'd make a different choice. Even when I first met you, I knew you'd be able to do what I couldn't.
そうか
Is that so?
君が追い求める
Even now, I'm
自由
not
と
sure
は
I
何だった
truly
のか
understand what kind of freedom you were trying to pursue.
私には理解できていないのだがハウス・オブ・ハースのお父
But
様と
as
し
the
て
head of the House of Hearth,
子供たちには
and as the
最低限の
children's
自由
father,
を
I've
与え
tried
て
to
いる
give
つも
them
り
the
だ
most basic of freedoms.
自らの
The
運命
freedom
を
to
選ぶ
choose
自
their
由を
own
な
fate. You want me to read it number 15? Okay, I'm gonna try my best.
フォンテーヌの最高
It's
審判
something
官
I
と事前に
discussed with
話
the
を持ちかけて
Eudex
き
of
た
Fontaine. The
家を離
children
れ
who
ることを
wanted to
望む
leave the
者
house will have their
秘密を
memories
預け
wiped clean of all
静かに
secrets
この国に
pertaining
暮
to
らす
the
ことができる
organization. In
彼ら
return,
の
they'll
過
be
去は
allowed
追
to
求され
live
る
a
ことは
life
ない
normal in Fontaine without being prosecuted for their past. In every world, I would still choose you,
無
PN.
論
Of
彼らに
course,
おのずと
I
勝
won't
利の
simply
果実が
hand
渡
freedom
され
to
るわけ
them
では
on
な
a
い
silver platter. 自 They
ら
have
の
to
意志
fight
を
for
私に
it
証
and
明
prove
し
themselves worthy
その
of
手で
it.
勝ち取る
Only
必要が
freedom
あ
that is earned has true
そうやって手
value.
に入れた自
I
由
know
にこそ
deep down
価
that
値
we
がある
all love this, breaking up the seriousness of the
そ
story.
れで十分
That's more than
私が
enough.
求め
That's
続けてきた
exactly
の
the kind of life
まさ
I
にそ
was
れだわ
fighting for.
私から見たペルビーは
You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king and a really great father too.
あなたがハウス・オブ・
So
ハー
this
ス
is
を
what
継いで
father
くれて
meant by strained of all impurities.
まあ
I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
ならちょうど
Well,
よ
it
かっ
just so happens that our dear guests over
こちらの
here
二人の客
have
人
been
が
to many
様々な
nations
国を
and
訪れ
traveled to countless
数多くの場
places.
所を旅してきた
Perhaps
そう
they will
だ
be willing to tell you what the
外の世界
outside
の
world is
話を聞かせて
like.
くれるだろう
Me looking at Clervy. PN. Really?
もちろん
Of course. We've traveled all over the place. We've gotten so many stories, we could probably talk your ear off for 3 days straight. Talk about the land of Animo, nation of freedom. Talk about the land of Geo, nation of contracts. Talk about the land of Electro, nation of eternity. Or talk about the land of Dendro, nation of wisdom. Let's talk about
実
freedom.
は私銀融詩人になりたいって思った
All
こと
of
がある
them.
んだ
I wish I could tell her all of them. You know, I used to dream of being a
ダイヤを
bard,
弾きながら
playing the
自由
lute
な
while
風と
singing
共に
into the
歌う
winds
の
of freedom.
たとえ聞い
Even
て
if
くれ
there
る
was
人
no
が
one
い
there
なくて
to
も
listen,
いつまで
I
も
would
歌
have
い続けて
continued
い
to
たい
sing no matter what. Tell her about the land of Geo, nation of contracts.
モラはそうやって生ま
Oh,
れたんだね
that's where Mora comes from. I never knew that
もしモ
before.
ラがあったら
If I had
新し
some
い
Mora,
スカー
I'd
トを
buy
3
3
枚
new
買いたいな
dresses. One for
ペル
me,
ビーと
one
私
for
それ
Perry,
から
and
お
one
母
for
様の3
Mother.
人1着ずつねでも
It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses, and Mother, well, she probably wouldn't accept something like that either. I guess I just have to keep them all for me then. I could wear a different one every day. That's so sweet and cute. Talk about the land of Electro, nation of eternity.
Now you want me to speak with Paimon's voice? I'll do my best because now they're still overlapping. Clary would probably be good friends with Fancy. Talk about the land of Electro, nation of eternity. Those yokai you mentioned, what do they look like? I once saw a drawing of this one guy with horns on his head and a super scary face. Are there any yokai like that? She's literally talking about Ito. I almost choked. So goofy.
それって鬼だろ
Oh, sounds like you're talking about an Oni. Yeah, we've met one, and let Paimon tell you, they're not nearly as scary as they look. Talk about the land of Dendro, nation of wisdom.
母様に戦い方を教わっ
I
た
was
時
too,
は
I was always too afraid to skip mother's fighting lessons. But at the academia, I bet you could do all sorts of secret things in class. Things that have nothing to do with studying.
ちょうどよ
I'm just kidding. Being able to study whatever you want without having to fear for your life actually sounds pretty great. You tell Clervy all about various nations you visit. Eventually, the conversation returns to Fontaine. The situation was super dangerous. Linnea and Lynette were accused of committing a crime, and they were going to have to stand trial at the Opera Epic Place. Oh no! That must have been hard for all of you. What happened next?
その時
Don't worry, we were able to turn the situation around super quickly. All thanks to Detective Paimon, of course.
一体どうやって
How did you do that? Come on, tell me.
よ
Ahem.
ーく聞けよ
Okay, so it was like this.
失敗した後
After the failed magic show, we rushed to the scene, and Larvy is listening really intently to Paimon's story. About our time in Fontaine, she seemed really happy, like all her troubles have been forgotten. Thank you. Now no more Burger King foot lettuce. But now I have to keep doing the Paimon voice. Cute costume! My favorite is her silly glasses costume. Maybe this is the first time she's ever been able to truly relax. But I'm not sure how long this moment can last. Paimon got the glasses. Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time. As time passes, she'll probably forget everything we've told her, then go back to being that scared little girl who could only hide in the shadows. Oh, I was so busy thinking I almost didn't notice the sun's risen. Is she free yet? Is it a cutscene?
クリーブ
Larvy!
影の下で
You've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of Herd.
私は
Now,
執行官
by my authority of the knave, I shall announce
処罰を通
how
告
this
し
matter ends.
君を
You are hereby expelled from the House of Herd. The sun is coming in.
家から離れ
You're no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules. She's free! You're saying
離れられる
that I can finally leave?
私も
I get to experience the outside world as well?
読みられるの
She's going to heaven! Oh,
忘れてた
I almost forgot.
大人になれない
There's no getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to
本
be
当に嬉しかったよ
makes me really happy, Pairware.
元気でね
Take care of yourself.
じゃあまた
Goodbye.
来世で会おう
May we meet again someday. Her eyes are wavering. She must be really sad. Are we telling Query all the stories that lead up to dawn? Yeah. Larvy!
こんなに早くお別れ
She
しな
left
き
so
ゃいけない
soon.
なんて
Paimon didn't even get to finish her story.
まだ話せてない物語があるのに
実は
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid.
例えば
I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw on Shnes Naya was just as beautiful as the one in the pictures.
日が昇
But as Shadow's memories reset at dawn, had we delayed any longer, we wouldn't have had the time to say goodbye.
すれば別れを告げ悔いは
Whatever regrets may linger, let them be lost to the coming of a new day. Here's Lene!
お父様
Father!
リネだ
It's Lene and the others! Hey, Lene!
Okay, no more Paimon, by the way.
なんで戻ってきたんだろう
I still do Paimon voice though, don't worry.
行ってみようぜ
What is he doing back here? Let's go check it out!
Back to normal voice acting. Thank you so much for your voice redeems, by the way. Lumiduce Bell. Petals. I wonder if there's a Lumiduce flower somewhere around here.
あの炎を飲んだフィリオールたちは
You didn't take the potion.
家から出て行きました
Father, the bottled flames have been administered. Filiol and the others have left the house.
君たちはどうする
And you? What have you decided?
選択肢を与え
Thank
て
you
く
for
ださ
giving
っ
us
た
that
こと
choice, Father.
感謝します
But we never wanted to leave the house.
でも
It's the only family we've
こ
ever
こを
known.
離れようと考えたことは一度もありませんリネットとフレミネ
Lynette and Fremine felt the same way. They're recuperating back at the hotel,
ブー
Bouffe
フロエ
de-
テの館に戻って休んでいるので
but
僕が代わりにお伝
I
えしま
decided
す
to come back and tell you where we
私が
stood.
リネに何を期待して
I'm
い
sure
る
you're
の
well
か
aware of the
君も分
expectations
かってい
I
る
have
は
of
ず
you.
だ
I want you to follow in my
君に
footsteps
次の王を
and become the
託した
next
い
king of the house.
君自
Yet,
身は
you seem to have
なりた
different
くないのだ
ideas.
がね
Oh,
だから
I must
この機に
admit I'm
出て
rather
いくだろうと思っていた
surprised by your decision to stay.
それも
There's
悪い
nothing wrong with
選択で
choosing
は
to
ない
live a quiet life. Leading this organization is a heavy responsibility, one not so easily carried by someone forced onto the throne. I just never understood what you saw in me. What made you believe I was deserving of that throne? You're brave and talented. And most importantly, you cherish your family. You do anything to protect them, even if it costs you your life. Speaking up back then was so brave of you, Linne. It's all thanks to you that we were able to convince Father to back down. You're a hero, Linne! Hero. Father's the real hero. Arlecchino, the family man for real! Maybe that's why Arlecchino and Child actually kind of get along, because they're family people. Had Father gone all out during that duel, there's no way I would have walked away with my life. She must have had it all planned from the beginning, from the moment she suggested a duel. Excuse me, I need some water. I'm not deserving of that title. I'm not strong enough or smart enough. You're wrong. In my opinion, all you need to be deserving of the throne is conviction and the necessary strength to act on it. We may have different ideas of what it means to be a family, but you can hardly be said to lack conviction. What you truly lack is strength. For someone of your talent, though, that's something that will come with time. Even without that strength, you still chose to face me in a duel, even though the odds were stacked against you. That capacity to honor your convictions is what I truly see in you. Father, no one knows what the future holds, what tragedy or triumph may be in store. Being at the head of this organization requires strength of will to face whatever comes. Caution will only hold you back. It really was the right decision to visit the family as an outside witness. Yep. In the end, we were still the guests, you know? If reaching a certain standard were required to go after what you want, I would never have succeeded in killing my predecessor. Back then, there was still a considerable gap between our abilities. Strength may decide the ultimate victor. For those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne. I understand, Father. Thank you. Children must grow up to surpass their parents. Only then can a family continue to flourish. The road ahead is not an easy one. So I'll ask you one last time. Are you certain you want to stay? You've done so much for me, Father, and that kindness must be repaid. Plus, with Project Stuza at hand, there are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down. Such a great voice actor, Hiroshimono. Protecting my family at all costs. That's my conviction. He's just like me for real. Then you're welcome to stay. As for Project Stuza, you need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries try to take us down, I'm prepared to teach them a lesson. Father! Having members who long for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of Earth is like a spider hiding in the shadows. We need only wait for our prey to come to us. At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amidst the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain. The Ne Papa in the future soon. Soon. As for the two of you, whether we meet again as a friend or foe, I'll remember the camaraderie we shared in this moment. Thank you, Father. Thank you for sparing me, Father. No matter how arduous the journey ahead, I hope we both reach our desired destination. Wait 2 days later? Okay, I guess so. I have to do it like this. Would you guys also like to see Arlecchino's backstory video again? I'd like to kind of have it on stream. I think it'd be kind of slay. Let me open it in the background, I guess. Give me a second. I'm trying to open YouTube. It's lagging as hell. Wait a moment. So are Arlecchino and the siblings the only people left in the house? No, the other ones who administered the medicine are still there too. Give me a second. Give me a second. Arlecchino Story? No. Trailer? Maybe it's not her trailer. I forget which one it is. The song Burning in Embers, full animated short. Okay, I'm gonna watch that after this. Don't worry. Ooh, I got an achievement. And someone sent me a friend request? Where's my achievement? Oh, right here. Unleash 4 Scarlet Nighttines in a single battle against the Knave. Charge attacks go crazy. I don't know who that is, so I'm gonna ignore that.
Didn't Lene say that Lene and Femini were recovering at the Hotel Bouffe d'Etat? Diat? I don't know how to say that. Paimon wonders how they're doing. Maybe we should go check on them.
Okay. I don't know how to read that word, sorry. Off to the hotel we go. I'm getting hungry and frail feeling, so I'm trying to kind of like hurry up. Ow, my ankles! I thought I was gonna land on the roof, but I ricocheted off.
Lene, Femini, how are you feeling?
Out of context, the employee is out in Fortnite. The employee!
Much better.
No, I can't afford it though. I want the dance. Does the dance come with it or can you buy it separate?
What a relief!
We can all be lethal company in Fortnite now.
What about you? Are you feeling alright?
There's no need to worry. I'm right as rain. I knew you'd come out unscathed. Us, on the other hand, well, we've been bedridden for 2 days. I couldn't even turn over. Bundle and separated stuff. Wah. I kind of want the whole bundle though. It'd be nice to support the game. I hope some of the funds go to the creators, since they struck up a deal with Fortnite, which is crazy because it's like a brand new game and they literally got a collab like instantaneously. It's like insane. I hope their company's bussing. I know he's like a single creator, so like I hope Zeekers is doing great. Oh, I wanted to ask, is Clervy gone? Lene and the other members have left Busan and returned to the House of Hearth. According to him, there haven't been any more sightings of the spirit roaming the house. We bid her farewell under the blanket of sunlight. Her wish has been fulfilled. I see. I'm glad. Father came to check up on us 2 days ago and told us about what happened with Crucibena and Clervy. Actually, I've met Crucibena before. Oh, because he was part of the previous House of Hearth, right? He was one of the first kids that the Knave actually, like, adopted. I mean, Arlecchino actually adopted.
Wait, what? You've met the former Knave?
Crucibena died a year after Clervy. It was during the year between their deaths that I joined the House of Hearth. Crucibena had an extremely cruel and radical way of doing things. While she was alive, the atmosphere in the house was suffocating. That would explain why Fremine is really, like, keeps himself introverted. When I joined, though, the experiments she valued so much had already come to an end, and all the people involved, dead and injured alike, were gone. Crucibena never talked about the past with us newcomers. A couple months after I joined, Father killed Crucibena and burned all her files. With that, the names of all the people subjected to her experiments, Clervy included, were lost to the flames, along with the painful memories they represented. Father took in Lene and me a couple months after that, but she never mentioned anything about Crucibena or Clervy. So Fremine is the only one who actually knew, and maybe that's why Clervy actually talked to him?
It really seemed like something she was planning to keep to herself. The last time you talked to her, did she mention why she kept it a secret for so long?
She said she didn't want us to be affected by the darkness of the past. She was worried we'd develop a false sense of gratitude towards her if we knew about it. Aww. She was worried that they wouldn't like her. The foundation of the family should be free of any corrupting influence. Whatever happened in the past has nothing to do with who we are now. It's the cross Arlecchino chose to bear? That's what father told us in the end. But I still thanked her for everything. It was only after hearing about what Crucibena did that I finally realized how insignificant our lives could have been. The members of the house meant nothing to her. To say that she valued them in any way, even just as a tool, would probably be giving her too much credit. If father hadn't taken over the House of Hearth, I probably would have already been... Don't think about it, she saved you in the end. Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us. She just didn't believe that being indebted to her should be what ties us together. She really wanted a true family bond to form, not just because they owe it to her protecting them from a future that could have been a negative future. Father is so amazing. But even if we didn't owe her anything, we'd still choose to stay because this is our home. We may have arguments or times when we feel wronged. Some people may even choose to leave, but as long as father is here, we'll always have a home. Whether the path before us is bathed in sunlight or shrouded in shadow, we'll follow father wherever she chooses to go. So, I wanted to thank you for helping us make it through this crisis. Without your help, we could have lost a lot more along the way.
Hey, we didn't do anything, really.
Just invite us back as guests and we'll call it even. Of course, you're welcome anytime.
Are Yo-Yo and Newtail okay?
I actually saw them at a cafe this morning. They didn't recognize me. From what I could tell, they were drinking coffee and talking about one of the operas they started running recently. They seemed happy. If I had to take a guess, I'd say they finally found the kind of life they always wished for. When the hearth flame goes out. Wow, what an amazing story. And also my broken ankles. Oh, I got a fireplace. The firewood that banishes the dark. And with that, I'm gonna call it a day for stream. I'm pretty exhausted. I'll do whatever dailies left and everything after that. Probably by myself and with Maku and Misuke. Dosuke, if you want to hang out with us, please let us know in the server as well. Man, I love Found Family. But yeah, thanks so much, Aaron, for joining me on this super long stream. I finally unlocked Arlecchino Battle. Actually, should I fight her as like the final thing? Would you guys like to see me fight before I end it? Because I'd like to actually try it out. Can I do it with this team? Wait, it's actually a gravestone. She set this up after the fact. This is where she laid Clervy to rest. Okay, I'm not gonna end stream just yet. I'm gonna do this. I have to do this. All by myself. Yes, thank you, everyone. I'm sweating. This stream is wild, and yeah, the story was so good. I'm so glad a lot of the Genshin, like the Hoyo stories, have been getting better. The Knave will apply Bonds of Life to characters. After clearing a Bond of Life, characters in your party will unleash Scarlet Nighttide the next time one of their charge attacks hit the Knave. This attack can interrupt some of her attacks, including Bloodtide Banquet. Some of the Knave's attack will consume her own HP. When these attacks hit a character, they'll restore her own HP, apply a Bond of Life to the character. If the character hit already has a Bond of Life, the damage dealt by attack will be increased yet more. Like, doubled. Look, she's playing with, like, little illusions of children. Look at them, they're playing on her, like, ankles. Hope they're leaving. I'm standing way too close to her, honestly. Oops. I'm trying to dodge her. Hello? Oh! Gotta dodge her. Oh! Oh! It is really similar to Child's Fight in a way.
私に挑む資格を認めてやる
Ooh, here we go. I love the returning motif of Harbinger with everyone we have fought so far. Me too. I'm glad we get this cutscene every time. It's so cool. Hello? So fucking epic. The sky changing red, the sparkles and everything. The freaking epic fire. God, this transformation gives me the chills. It's so fucking cool. Oh, is it only one other time? Do we get this cutscene every single time? Ah! Oh my god.
全員を焼き尽くしたない見届けるといい
Oh! She like instant killed? Hello? Ah, the laser!
これで君の本心を覗けるか
Oh shit! Oh shit! Albedo just died! No! Wait, why does this hurt so much? Ah! No! 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 Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Aya, 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 aya. Yeah, yeah, this is fucked up. Oh, I couldn't do the charge attack on her. Oh my god. Wait, why is she actually kicking my ass, bro? Okay, it's up to official like Yao Yao. Ah. I'm trying to hit her with a charge attack, I swear. I can't believe this is all left to Yao Yao, bro. Wait, I beat her! Yugui beat her up! Oh my god, my team! My team! Look at my team! My 5 stars died! Dang, 4-star carry for sure. What the hell? Let me see. The power of the abyss. So that's the how's the weather? The weather kicks my ass. Dog, that shit was horrible. Can I please revive my teammates? Can I revive Albedo? I'll do anything to revive Albedo, bro. Please feed me. 4-star MVP. I'm gonna wait to revive Farina as well. I gotta wait 100 seconds. Oh my god. Yao Yao was the MVP for this one. She didn't die. That life debt was insane. That was way harder. Oh, look. Do you think this is Glurvy? It looks like a little fairy. They're on each of the corners. Look! It's Arlecchino. She's the dark one. There's like 2 more right there. Are there more scattered around? I didn't even notice that one. Little Easter egg? Can I revive Farina yet? I got 60 more seconds. Oh my gosh, please. But yeah, while I'm ending the stream, by the way, I want to thank everyone for coming out. And I'm sorry that I've been so late all this week. It's just that I've been kind of exhausted, kind of tired. Trying to get back into the swing of things. Also, I've rested my hand plenty enough because it's been storming every day. I don't have to do so much gardening. So thankfully, nature is taking care of the garden for me, right? Again, Neturi, thank you so much for the resub 12 months. I really, really appreciate it. And also, what else? Tomorrow, by the way. Tomorrow is movie night. We're going to be watching Godzilla, the original, the very first Godzilla, the 1954 version. In the original Japanese, and then we're going to be watching the 2014 version, which is like the modern, like 3D CG Godzilla, we get to kind of like compare them plot-wise and also like just like the effects, you know, how times have changed from practical effects to like CGI effects, and I think it's like really cool. I actually enjoyed watching the Godzilla films. I think I actually watched them with Kat like on an airplane trip, and that was pretty crazy. Okay, let me heal. Okay, I can pick this up in the meantime. And yeah, hopefully Monday I'll have more streams. I'm probably gonna have more art streams. And also, I still have a lot of Genshin stories I haven't caught up yet with. So maybe I can try to do some of those in tandem. I hope you get a lot of rest. Thank you. Thank you. You too, Kira. I really appreciate you guys for coming out. But yeah, Saturday will be movie night. It'll be those 2 movies. And then also, hopefully... Oops, it's time to take my meds. Yeah, that'll be it. It was a really great, wholesome, crazy story. I hope that there will be more and more impressive stories. I want to catch up on all the stories I haven't gotten to. So, if you guys have a suggestion on what you want to see next, there's Navia, Shanyon, Chiori, and Sino's new story. I could also do them in order if that's what y'all would like. I can do them, like, designate like 4 separate streams since they take so long to each of them. But yeah, thanks so much everyone for coming out, and I will see you guys tomorrow, and then stream. I'll see you guys Monday. Bye bye everyone, take care.